And now, it's time for another episode with the two brothers who ice fish from the same hole, who have kicked the same field goals, and who will have you laughing from start to finish. Bringing you the sports, music, and entertainment straight from their Eskimo hut. It's the Eskimo Brothers Podcast.
Yeah, man. What is going on out there, everybody? Welcome in to the Eskimo Brothers Podcast. This is episode number 153, my dude. 153, and also special because it's the first NFL Sunday this year.
You're right.
The noon and the afternoon games are done. Obviously, the Sunday night game's about ready to kick off. We waited purposefully to record after the Cowboys and Commanders game because we like to talk about this shit. Mm-hmm. And I just want to say cheers to making it another NFL Sunday. We're a little run down today. We had, I had a long weekend. I was fucking busy.
Yeah, you were out of town. And
I went out of town.
Stuff.
Yeah. And then did you do anything yesterday or last night? I thought I saw you did.
Yeah, I hung out with my family.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
They cooked out a bunch of food and stuff. That was so fun. So yeah, I did that. And
So yeah, we're a little run down today. And look, we've been drinking kind of since 3:00. Leaf's slowing down, which
yeah.
I'm with him. I'm like, I'm gonna have a couple, bro, and I'm slowing down too.
I'm pulling the reins, bro. So, but no, we had a great Thursday night. Was our first Thursday night football stream. That was fun.
That was a blast.
Yeah, that one. That's what I think the beer count got up to like 60. So
yeah, we kicked off the season with a bang. That's for damn sure.
And then
no
the
doubt.
first Sunday, we'll talk about that here, and that was good times. And yeah, man, it's here though. We're here.
Yes, we're here. We're happy about that. We like I said, yeah. Leaf said I went out of town, which is I went to where I graduated high school, which it was my 20th high school reunion. So if you listen to us, you know that. So I went up there on Saturday. And my parents still live there. They're, oddly enough, they're on vacation at Mount Rushmore. So I was like,
nice.
Well, appreciate you letting me stay at the house.
Yeah.
So they were not even there. So I took my daughter with me so she could hang out with my sister, though. So she got some time with my sister and her cousin while I went and did the high school reunion, which I just want to say I know for a fact that some of them listened because they all told. Like 5 or 6 people told me that they listened, dude.
Very nice.
Or have listened.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, they may not listen. One of them told me every episode, bro. So shout out to Shay, bro. That guy, yes, that guy told me like he just finished our last episode. He's waiting on the next one. I'm like, dude,
that's great.
You're the fucking man, bro.
Yeah, appreciate that.
And we love you, dude. And then a couple other people, came up and they were like, oh yeah, listen, maybe not every episode, but when I can. I'm like, we appreciate it, dude. Thank you.
Yeah.
I did not know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So like that's pretty cool to hear. So thank you. And it was really cool to see people that I haven't seen in 20 years. I was really worried. I went by myself, so I was like, this is going to be awkward. For sure, because, I used to know these people. I don't know these people now.
Right, yeah.
We're all grown adults, man.
Yes, 20 years have passed.
Yeah. And so it was a little awkward at first, but some people were not because if you hung out with them more, you're like, oh, what's up? It was kind of instant.
Yeah.
But some was just like, hey, how you been? Like a lot of conversation about our kids. Everybody's got kids. Others are obviously married. And but it seemed like everybody has kids, which I'm like, yeah, makes sense. We're fucking almost 40.
Yeah, exactly.
One of them was like, yeah, I got a freshman in college. I'm like, God damn, you fucking busted out immediately.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, that's fucking cool,
Yeah. Hell yeah,
anyways, it was a lot of fun. I just want to say I'm really glad I went. I was kind of hesitant to go. Because I left that place and I don't really go back that much and definitely don't really talk to very many people. Now I will. That was my bad on that. So I apologize. I will be back.
Yeah.
And I just want to say, and I told this to everybody, if you come to DFW area, let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know. One person lives in Dallas. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, really.
And yeah, she was like, oh, I really don't go to Fort Worth outside that often, so you'll have to let me know when you go to Dallas. I'm like, I don't really go to Dallas that much because I don't like it. So guess we can. It'd be nice if we could just meet in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? So, no, it was fun, dude. It was at a brewery up there. There's a brewery up there. They didn't have that when I was growing up. I wish they did.
Yeah.
Underage drinking, bro. Fucking partying. We did that anyways.
Oh, yeah. You find ways to do it.
Yeah. But it's a really cool place. Very cool. They had, I mean, just think of a brewery here. It's the same thing. Food truck, beers that they brew.
Yeah.
Acoustic guitar guy singing, cool patio with games, stuff like that. It was a lot of fun, man. Very cool to see everybody, and yeah, just huge thank you to everybody that came up and actually even mentioned the podcast. I didn't bring it up; they did, so I was very. It was just nice to hear, man.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Me and you've been putting in work, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
So
and yeah, it's always cool when that happened to me too, man. Whenever we were at when I did that Nachi's thing, that which is actually happening this month too. The little wine party he throws.
oh yeah, what day is that again?
That's the 28th.
That's right. I'm going.
Yeah.
I'll
be playing that again. But yeah, we were talking to people and they were checking it out and they were talking about it because Nachi tells people about it. And
he wants us to do a live episode there, and I'm like, man, that might be troublesome.
That's a tall order, but
order.
That would be fun. Sure.
I mean, I would love to do it. I mean, we've been talking about doing that for a while.
Yeah, the idea of it is
beautiful.
100%.
Beautiful.
Just got to figure out the logistics.
100%. That's the tough part, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so that's why, I'm cheers and beers, of course, after the football games, but it's not like Thursday. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, no.
We kicked off fucking motherfucker off big time, bro.
Yeah, we did.
I love it.
I mean, that's the only way you need to do it, I think.
Yeah. But same bat channel, bat time this Thursday too, motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's going to be another good one.
Oh, yeah. Well, that came on when we were watching. I'm like, fuck, Leaf, I didn't know. Bills Dolphins?
Yeah.
I'm all about that.
Yeah, that's an insane game.
Usually we're like, Carolina Falcons. That was one last year. And I'm like, that was one that you had a gig. And I'm like, thanks.
Yeah.
Left me all by myself for fucking Panthers Falcons. What a great fucking day.
I'm glad it worked out that way. I mean,
yeah, actually, that's the one you came, I think, after your gig.
Yeah, a little bit after.
I was like, thank God, bro. I'm dying over here. This game is so bad.
Yeah, I mean, you can always count on some shitty Thursday games every year.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But yes, so had a good time. I'm really happy that I went. And, yeah, I mean, it takes a lot out of you it's a 2-hour drive. It's not crazy, but
yeah,
the whole thing of that, it was just kind of whirlwind weekend, man.
Yeah.
And then as soon as Leaf literally got here right when I got here, back from there. So it's like I've been nonstop, and I am going to really look forward to sleep tonight. I'm not gonna lie, I slept like shit last night.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be good, but we're gonna knock this episode out because we're excited. It is NFL Week 1. The Sunday night game literally just kicked off while we hit record here. So we got that going on at the same time. So we're pumped, dude. Okay, let's jump in. Oh, and hey, by the way, real quick, I forgot to mention this. I wanted to mention this. I asked those people, I'm like, do you like the format? Do you want us to fucking, break shit up? And the guy that listens every time, Shay, he was like, fuck no, it's great. I love it. Keep it the same. So I was like, hey, that's good feedback. We need that shit.
Yeah, we do.
So I was like, okay, buddy, we'll keep it the same for you, man. And you know what? Like I said, if you don't like the entertainment stuff up front, you can always fast forward to the sports shit.
Right.
And then, So anyways.
No, that's cool. Yeah, we'll keep going then.
Yeah. So first thing first for me, we will get into the NFL Week 1 100%. We have to react to our teams and the rest of the games today, as always. But things that came across my my news feeds and everything, my radar, Leafs radar. One thing I got to mention up front, bro. Okay. I think you know this for sure. The greatest movie trilogy of all time. What would you think that would be? There's a few. I mean, a lot of people obviously say Star Wars, the original.
Yeah. Some people say it's not a trilogy or whatever, but yeah, I think it is.
The original one?
Yeah, they say it's like a continuation of the story or whatever. I don't understand what that means though. So it's like if there's multiple movies made, that's like a sequel and then it's a trilogy to me. So, but yeah, I would think that's probably up there.
All right, it's not my favorite. I mean, it's good. Favorite. It's not my favorite though.
Lord of the Rings would probably be up there.
That's my favorite.
That's your favorite?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
The reason I say that, and the reason I asked you that question, is because we have that movie, Lord of the Rings: The Hunt for Gollum. It's coming out in 2026. We talked about that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
How Andy Serkis was doing that, which is great. I mean, you can't have anybody else do that.
That guy's all time. Yeah.
But what that means is you may have some of the old characters from the original trilogy reprise roles, like Orlando Bloom already did that in the Hobbit trilogy. He came back as fucking Legolas. Yeah. Evangeline Lilly was in that as an elf, and she was fucking hot during that. Dude, that was her prime, dude.
She looked great.
God damn it, dude. That's whenever, like, you're like, are you turned on by elves? And be like, yes, because of her.
Yeah.
And if you don't agree with me out there, then go watch that movie. She was fucking pristine during that time. That was like her, I think she was maybe still on Lost.
Probably.
Because, fuck, she was hot in that show.
She was great. Yeah,
and I mean, I remember rewatching that show, and she is so hot in that show,
yeah,
dude.
she is very hot, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so like I said, Orlando Bloom, by the way, said that he would love to reprise it again. And but I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you, bro? You're too busy getting your dick sucked by Katy Perry.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you see that?
Uh-huh.
She was like, if I come to the house and the dishes are done and everything, I'm going to suck your dick. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Okay, well, I want to come over.
I'd be doing the house chores every day.
Yeah. I'd be like, don't worry, I got this, baby.
Yeah.
The other one, though, that I want to say that may reprise is Ian McKellen.
Okay.
Who's Gandalf in the originals, who, if you watch the originals back in 2000, 2001, or no, 01, 02, 03, that's when they came out. He was already old.
Yeah.
And then he did X-Men a lot. He was old. Well,
yeah, he's up there.
And he reprised his role in The Hobbit. He's old. And now we're like, hey, 2026. So he is okay with doing it. But he said, like, hey, I'll do it, but you got to hurry because I'm getting fucking old.
Yeah, you might want to shoot all his shit first.
Yeah, I was exactly. Yeah, I'd be like, hey, Ian's in, bro. Sign the contract and let's just shoot those scenes immediately.
Exactly.
Yeah, because, I mean, look, the guy is way up. I mean, I should have had it up. I should have had it up. How old that dude is. Let me just look real quick. He's old, bro.
Yeah, he's up there, man.
Yeah.
Him and those guys, man, like Patrick Stewart and all them, they're getting up there, bro.
85. I just looked. 85.
Yeah, that's up there, man.
So he's okay with doing it, though. But like I said, he made the comment of like, it better be sooner than later because I'm 85.
You better get busy.
Yeah. And like I said, though, there's nobody else that can do it, right?
No.
And he also said, I'm not letting anyone else put on the pointy hat and the beard if I can help it.
Yeah.
And he shouldn't.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, if this is going to be like one of those last type of things, then you got to get him to do it.
I mean, I mean, they got to do it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, so film it. So if it's 2026 release, it's going to come out in 2025. You got to do it now. Like you said, maybe whenever they do the production and everything, like you said, like all the scenes got to be first, bro.
Yeah. That's when they create their whole production schedule. They're like, all of Ian's stuff up front here.
Yeah. And he's like, hello, hobbits.
Is it Peter Jackson doing it? Yeah,
yes, it is, I think.
So,
I don't know if he's directing it. I know he's producing it and everything.
Okay.
Like we talked about it. It's him and Andy Serkis.
Right.
Yeah.
So he takes a while to make those. So you don't want to.
Hello, little hobbits.
Yeah, you don't want to take too long and let that guy die in the middle.
I'm a famous homosexual advocate. Ian McKellen's gay, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
So that's weird to think about. An 85-year-old guy with old balls. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm good, dude. But no, nobody can play that part. He's the only guy, so let's make sure that we make that happen before he croaks, please. I mean, 85 is old, bro. We've seen that from our RIP segments. People have not made it.
You're right. Yep.
Him and I know who you're talking about, the bald guy. Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart. Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
He's like, what, 80-something too?
He's up there, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was old as shit.
Professor
He was
X and
old
Magneto.
as fucking Logan, bro.
Yeah,
and
that's
that
right.
was, what, 8 years ago or something?
You're right,
6,
yeah.
7, 8 years.
Yeah. Fuck. Hello. I love that, dude.
Yeah.
Christopher Lee. Yes, he was also in Lord of the Rings as well. He was the Sauron, though, and he's unfortunately passed. But that's okay because Sauron died in the trilogy.
Yeah.
So we don't need him. We don't need him.
He's done.
Yeah. Yeah. Count Dooku as well. Now you're going to get it. Dooku. But yeah, I'm excited about that movie, especially if they make all that happen, all the cameos and everything. And by the way, I know Evangeline Lilly is taking an acting break, but can we please get her back in that elf costume?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
You're going to have to wear a wig because she's got short hair now. She does not look attractive.
No.
To me, I don't like that. It's just a personal thing. I don't know. Some people might like it. If you like thinking that you're banging a guy.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, if the thing about short hair for me is like if I see a girl with it, and that's the first time I see her with short hair, and she looks good, then I like it.
That's true.
But like if she has long hair when I first meet her, and then she cuts it off, I'm like, I don't like it.
Yeah, because to me, I mean, she's got like, if I remember this correctly, in the Hobbit or whatever, because she's like crushing on one of the hobbits, and I'm like, that little bastard's gonna fucking elf. She's got like longer brownish reddish hair.
Yeah.
In that movie, and my God, dude.
Yeah, she.
That's what I like. Well, I personally prefer long hair, anyways.
Right. Yeah.
You know, but yeah, man, get her back, please. Any amount of money, Peter Jackson.
You're right.
And studios, don't be cheap. Anyway, we're looking forward to that. Okay, and the other thing, dude, we've been looking forward to, of course, and it comes out this month, is the Penguin series. This is the continuation of the Matt Reeves Batman saga. He did the Batman, which we both loved. We loved that movie.
Yep.
3 hours long.
Yep. It was an
epic movie. The Penguin series is the second thing. It's tying after the movie. We talked about this. Same world after the movie. Penguin kind of rising up because of everything that happened. I think you said it was like, 7 days after the Batman actions or whatever?
Yeah, like a week after.
And then that's going to tie into the next Batman, the Batman 2. Now, we got a big significant update from Matt Reeves on the Batman 2, which is great because I'm waiting to hear on this shit, bro.
Yeah, really.
The Batman came out in 2022. So it's like, let's fucking go. And they pushed it back a year. Reeves says, the plan is to shoot next year. We're finishing up all the script now. Colin Farrell will be a part of the movie. That's good. As the Penguin, obviously.
Right.
We've shared the script as we've been going along with DC in the studio, and they're all super excited. So that's going to be fucking James Gunn now.
Right.
So they're all super excited, which, by the way, good call. Leave Matt Reeves alone. Let him do what he fucking does.
Exactly.
Don't fuck with him.
Right. Yeah.
Let him do what he wants to do.
He's done this before. He knows what he's doing.
Exactly. The forthcoming Penguins TV show that I mentioned is serving as an entry point for the next film, and it's absolutely connected to where we leave things in the series.
Okay.
This is actually really cool. There are details that actually connect right into the way the next movie begins and the way that Oz, who's the Penguin, enters that world as we hand the baton back to Batman, and Batman is on another case, is what he says. Dude, when you have websites open and an advertisement pops up and it fucking leaves your screen, it moves your screen.
Oh, yeah, that's awful.
It just happened. That's why I brought that up.
Yeah.
Reeves also expressed a wish for these stories to be a meditation on the way Gotham is the way it is. It's such a brutal place, and we're digging for the answers as to why these people's lives are this way. He explained that the Batman 2 will dig into the epic story about deeper corruption, and it goes into places that he couldn't anticipate in the first one. The seeds of where this goes are all in the first movie, and it expands in a way that will show you aspects of the character you never got to see. Batman is constantly battling these forces, but those forces can't be entirely exercised. So the next movie delves deeper into that. And he also said this is going to be another deeper dive into the whole Batman being a detective type a superhero, which I fucking love that, by the way.
Right, yeah.
So anyways, this update was huge because we haven't really heard much. So
not really, no.
Fuck. I can't wait dude, this is going to be epic, bro. And we both love Pattinson as Batman. I know that's a very controversial thing. People either like it or they don't. I don't know.
No, he did great. And we were, we talked about this a bunch of times. We were all worried about it until we saw the trailer. Mm-hmm. And then the trailer's like, okay, he might be all right.
Yeah, well, it was a very violent trailer.
Yeah. And that was a great fucking move by them, by the way. And so, yeah, I'm fine with him doing it. So, because I know he can pull it off.
So we know from these comments, Colin Farrell's in as the Penguin, which I knew that. I kind of figured he's going to get a show. He's not. Not going to go anywhere. There's going to be some type of different villain, I would think. We have the Joker hinted at as what's his Barry Keoghan.
Yeah, Barry Keoghan,
who looked like from the deleted scene was pretty fucking dark.
Yeah.
One of the darkest. I know Heath Ledger was dark, but this was like a little.
Yeah, this was a little
crazier.
Like. Yeah, I mean, talking like serious mental,
yes.
Deep-seated mental stuff going on there.
And then, of course, the Riddler, who's still there in Arkham.
Right. Yeah. You know, he could escape or whatever the fuck. Who knows what's going to happen in the second one? So,
and like you said, and the really cool part, which is what I hope they do in this film, which we've never fucking really seen. We kind of got it in The Dark Knight a little bit, but it's like Batman and the Joker have this relationship where he goes into Arkham and kind of like talks to him. That's the lead scene, but I hope there's more of that.
Yeah.
That seems like a really avenue that no one's ever really done.
Yeah, so it's like because Joker that's how they kind of got started was when he broke out of Arkham, really.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's what I'm wondering about if they are bringing the Joker into this one. If he's in Arkham, are we going to see like a pre-Harley Quinn, because she was his psychiatrist and then she turns into Harley Quinn.
True.
And so I don't know if they're going to put that much into that second one.
That's a good point, man, because we have the next Joker coming out next month, which is not connected whatsoever. So we have Lady Gaga coming as Harley Quinn on that. It's not connected at all. But you're right. Harley Quinn is such a big part of the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
So are we going to get that?
Right.
Is Matt Reeves going to go there or not? We don't know. But this was a significant update from him. And dude, I'm not going to lie, bro. When I was reading this, I'm like, this is fucking amazing. And I like I said, some people liked it. I definitely remember some people telling me, like, I fucking can't stand Robert Pattinson. And I'm like, well, you know what? I thought he fucking did amazing.
I think he nailed it, yeah.
I mean, you got to remember, this is Batman like 2 years into it.
Yeah, right.
So it's like a younger Bruce Wayne, and I thought he was fucking great.
Yeah, I think he played it perfectly, to be honest.
And look, I trust Matt Reeves, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He makes great fucking movies, dude.
Yeah. So this was really cool hearing from him with a little bit of a taste and hints of stuff. And I think the big thing that you need to take away from these comments are this quote of, the seeds of where this goes are all in the first movie. When I heard that, I was like, okay, I got to go back and watch the first movie again. You know, and I will probably multiple times before. But I'm just saying, the seeds are there. That tells you, like, hey, there's some stuff there that's going to go in. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And I can't wait for the Penguin series. That does come out this month.
Nice.
So we've got that. So we're not we're going to have that to watch. And then I guess if they start filming this movie early next year, then I would say probably May, June of 2026 is when we're going to get it. The second one.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
That's your favorite superhero, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I always knew that.
Yep.
But you like Superman too. I hate fucking Superman.
It's not bad. The movies
we'll see what James Gunn's able to do.
Yeah, I hope he kind of makes a better movie. I mean, Man of Steel was okay. It's just fucking long as balls.
Well, that's all Zack Snyder, and I feel like we've talked about this. He ruined that shit to me.
Yeah.
DC shit, he ruined it, bro.
Well, Man of Steel was good for me. I liked it. But then what they did after that,
I like the TikToks that came out of that.
Yeah, the Batman. Yeah. The Batman versus Superman one was stupid.
Oh, my
Ben
God.
Affleck was not a good fucking Batman. If
That
anybody
was-
else thinks that,
Swing and miss on that, bro. I fell asleep asleep during that movie.
yeah.
And I shouldn't
It was bad,
be
yeah.
falling asleep during
Well, and
that.
Jesse Eisenberg was a terrible casting for fucking
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor, dude. That
Yeah.
was so awful.
That was. He played it like a crazy maniacal guy. And
He
I'm
played
he's
it like
never
the
been-
Riddler. He's acting like the Riddler right now. He'd
Yeah.
be a perfect Riddler probably. But
Actually, you're probably right.
yeah. But
Yeah.
the way he played it, I was like, no, that's not how Lex Luthor is, dude.
Kevin Spacey was a pretty good Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
I thought he was all right.
Yeah.
But
Wasn't bad.
Jesse Eisenberg was terrible.
Yeah, he's bad.
Yeah. It's just not the right casting, man.
Right, yeah.
And that's where they fucked up all the time.
Yeah, Snyder did not.
That's where Marvel does not fuck up, usually.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually. Now, I will say we've been hard on Marvel, too. You guys know that. With all these dumbass fucking shows that they release. And they've obviously stopped doing that, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
But the cool thing about this, and the reason I bring this up a lot is, well, not a lot, but we got a big update, so I'm going to bring it up, is because DC is letting Matt Reeves basically do his own thing.
Yeah.
And that's what I want. I'm just, like I said, just leave him alone. Let him do his shit. Don't fuck with him. Don't tell him no. And give him a massive budget, bro. It's going to make a lot of money.
Yeah, 100%.
So anyways, okay. I love that. Do you have any other like TV show or movie stuff?
No, man, I don't have any entertainment stuff. It's kind of weird.
It's a little weird,
I usually have some.
I do want to bring this up, of course. There's a couple other things before we get to the NFL talk, and that's going to be the majority of this episode is going to be the NFL Week 1.
Yeah.
But we got to talk about, and we mentioned this last week. We knew that Linkin Park was going to do something. The band Linkin Park was going to do something this past week on Thursday. They did. We kind of knew like it was a live event, so we knew like, hey, they're probably going to announce a new singer. It's probably going to be a show, album. It was all of that.
Yeah.
They did all of it. They announced a new album. They released a new single. They played a live show in front of like a bunch of fan club members.
Yeah.
And they released they announced a new singer who was Emily Armstrong from Dead Sarah. I have no idea who that was. At the time, I had no idea who that was. I didn't even know the band Dead Sarah, I'll be honest.
Yeah, me neither.
I had no idea.
No clue.
So when I got home on Thursday from, I made a beer run for Thursday Night Football, and then I was like preparing our shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I turned on YouTube because I was like, okay, now I'm going to crack my first beer. Leaf's on his way. I know he's on his way. And I turned on YouTube, and I saw Linkin Park's channel was live. And I was like, oh, fuck, I forgot about that. And also, I was kind of surprised it was live that early.
Yeah.
Because it was in L.A., so that was like 3 o'clock over there. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, they were already playing the live show, and I just tuned in, and it was like the second song of their set that they did. Mm-hmm. And so I saw the Emily Armstrong up there singing, and I'm like, motherfucker, they chose a female. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I started listening to it, and look, I'll be honest, man, I was like, okay, I grew up with Linkin Park. You know, we talked about this. Chester can't be replaced, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I'm going to try to be open-minded about this and not be like, oh, nothing, can't replace it ever.
Yeah, right.
Because it's never going to be the same.
Yeah, no.
Some of the songs that she did were okay. But some of the songs she did were bad.
Yeah.
She sounded bad.
Yeah, there's some work that needs to be done.
And I was thinking to myself, like, it is the first show. She's probably nervous.
Yeah.
May get better. I mean, I hope it gets better.
Yeah, it better.
Yeah.
I mean, because if she sings like that on tour, people are going to go. Because we've seen this. Like with Vince Neil and shit. People keep going to those shows, and he sounds so fucking bad.
That is very true. And even Bon Jovi. Like, I mean, that is bad.
Yeah.
It's the same guy, though. You know,
yeah,
this is a little different. Where it's like,
yeah, it's a little different. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, man, she there's some notes she couldn't just even come close to hitting. And you're not going to. I mean, like, there's some people. I mean, there's people out there that can sing those notes, but like she sounded like more of a growler type. I don't know what Dead Sarah is. I've never heard their shit. Does she do like more of a screaming growl type thing?
I didn't even look them up. I don't know.
But that's what she sounded like she wanted to do.
I want to play just a small clip, and I think we're okay to play like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Of a song that it just doesn't. To me, guys, I'm sorry, it just does not sound good.
Crawling in my skin, these wounds they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. Crawling in my skin.
That's not good. Compared to the original and Chester, I'm sorry, it's not even close, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying she has to be just like Chester. It's an interesting direction that they went because there's people out there that sound like Chester that can do it like Chester. Nobody's going to replace him ever. I'm just saying there's better singers out there that
there's people that get closer
Yes.
to that sound. then
And maybe they didn't want to do it. Maybe they were just
yeah.
like, hey, you know what? If we bring somebody that sounds exactly like him, like it's gonna be weird.
yeah. And I respect that. If they want to do like a different sort of kind of direction than what Linkin Park with Chester was, I mean, that's their thing. It's their band now, you know, so they can do whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much. I think if I had to guess, I think all kind of say so on that is Mike Shinoda.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of like the main like leader,
Right.
and I think it was always him and Chester. I mean, because you can't. We know this. We can't have like 3 or 4 leaders in a band. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, right.
And the other weird part of this was though, while the live stream was on, I was like, that is not the drummer. That's not Rob.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I found out he left the band. I'm like, I had no idea. And then the guitar player, I'm like, that is not Brad, the guitar player, because he's always wearing headphones.
Yeah.
I'm like, that ain't him. And then he put out a statement of like, yeah, I'm not going to be touring with them, but I'm still going to like hang out and write stuff with them. So I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, but I don't,
So that's really weird. The
Yeah.
other guys were the same,
mhm.
but it's a totally different band, dude.
Yeah.
Completely. So I'm like, well, then just fucking start another project.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, it's like, I
Yeah,
don't
don't
know.
call it Linkin Park or whatever. I don't know.
Well, you know, the reason they're doing that is because, let's be honest,
Well,
dude,
the
it's
name,
it's going to be a massive payday.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
But yeah, I mean, like you said, man, she was probably nervous as shit.
Yeah,
and
of course.
I mean, obviously they saw something in her because I guarantee they probably auditioned a shit ton of people.
you would
know what I
hope
mean?
so.
Yeah,
You would hope they'd be like, hey, oh, she sounds okay.
Yeah, they didn't just like draw a name out of a hat or whatever and said,
Right.
oh, this one, or just pick, say, oh, this is the one we want, and that's
Yeah.
it. But so maybe there's something there, but like, yeah, I mean, she needs to work on it before they start doing the dates.
Yeah, because, yeah, that's the other thing. They did release, on the album stuff, that they released some tour dates, and they said there's more coming, which I imagine they're going to do a whole world thing
Yeah,
with a new album.
Yeah.
I mean, because the new album's coming out. By the way, that's the other thing. The single that they released, I don't like it.
It wasn't good.
I listened to it. I had people telling me that on my post that I posted. And I posted, I was like, I just hope she sounds good.
Yeah,
And then I watched that. Like I said, some songs were okay, but then the others, like that one, I was like, dude, that sounds bad to me.
yeah,
No, it sounded horrific.
yeah, that was bad.
And that's a hard one to sing.
Yeah,
But holy shit, dude, you got to be at least there, like
Yeah.
close. Like I said, it's the first show, so I'm not going to like totally rag on her. I'm not doing that anyways.
yeah,
I'm not saying she's not talented. It just might not be the right fit.
yeah, yeah.
Like, and that's where I'm kind of like, they had to just be like, we can't get somebody that just sounds like Chester because it just is too hard for us.
Maybe, yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm just speculating, of course, but God, that was part of my high school thing. And the funny thing is at the reunion where me and a bunch of people were talking about this,
Yeah, yeah.
and we were just kind of like, it just doesn't sound that good, dude.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah, this definitely needs work done
Yeah.
on some of those songs for sure. I you know, I'm not the biggest Linkin Park fan.
Yeah.
But I did respect Chester and what he could do because he was a great singer.
yeah,
And they had some songs. There's some songs I can listen to. I just not like a huge fan of them.
what's your favorite Linkin Park song? Do you think, if you actually know off the top of your head?
I don't know, dude. I'd have to listen.
What does it sound like? Crawling? Do you like that one?
No, I do not like that one.
Okay.
That's that's the example I give when I'm like, it just sounds like just too much whining to me, dude. I'm not saying he's not singing good or anything. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I understand.
That what's that song that they played that I really liked?
You just got to give me like
I think it's your favorite song. It's called Paper Cut. Is that it?
yeah,
I actually like that song.
that's a great song.
Yeah.
Well, the harmonies in that song are incredible.
Yeah, yeah,
But that was Mike and Chester, and they played that on the live thing, and I was like, let me see if they hit these harmonies, and they kind of did, but not really.
yeah, yeah. But
So-
I mean, when I heard that one, I was like, okay, that one's cool. But like, I don't know off the top. I'd have to like listen to his
Yeah.
stuff again. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I said, it didn't pop up on my shit like all the time.
man, you need to start fucking listening to that shit, bro. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's interesting, and like you said, or like we're saying, like there's a reason why they're still using that name, bro. They're definitely gonna get a payday.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, you're already doing the dates, and they said more's coming, so I would expect them to be on the festivals next year. And I mean, they're probably going to get millions of dollars, and it's going to be a nice payday for all of them.
Yeah, 100%.
After 7, this is the first time they've been as Linkin Park playing live shows together in 7 years.
Yeah.
So they waited a long time.
Yeah, they
and
did.
I'm just kind of shocked at the direction that they're going. And by the way, like I said, the new song that they released, because there's a whole new album, but the new single that they put out, I don't like it.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good.
Very simple, just. I mean, like I said, it just doesn't sound like Linkin Park to me, and it's just. Somebody commented or whatever and said it sounds like Paramore or something. I'm like, yeah, it does because it's a female singer.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Anyways, guess we'll see, bro. Hopefully, look, I'll be honest with you. I want it to be successful, and I hope she sounds a lot better. So we'll just have to wait and see. The Emptiness Machine, that was the single that they put out. So go out there and listen to yourself and let me know. And if you're like, oh, this is great, this sounds awesome, go back and listen to the fucking Hybrid Theory, their first album, and let me know, bro. It does not sound like Linkin Park.
Yeah.
And I know they evolve. I'm not saying the bands have to be the same.
Yeah,
if you want to listen to the same shit over and over again, go listen to fucking Slayer.
Yeah. Exactly.
Every album's like, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's Slayer. That's Kerry King's boring-ass fucking stupid riffs.
Yeah. With
his goddamn chains hanging off his leather pants and his bald fucking tattooed head.
It's terrible fucking solos.
Yeah, well, that band died in my opinion, when Hanneman passed away. He was the one that actually wrote some decent shit.
Yeah.
So, and Tom Araya's like, I don't even play the bass, by the way. Whenever he said that, I was like, what?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess I don't hate. I do not like Slayer.
No, they're not.
Very generic, very just same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let us know. We want to know. How do you feel about Linkin Park with their new singer, Emily Armstrong from Dead Sarah, which still haven't listened to a Dead Sarah song.
I haven't either.
Hopefully that doesn't make me sound like a jackass.
All right.
But I was listening to Linkin Park. So,
yeah.
Anyways. By the way, I think she's a Scientologist. So
probably.
Yeah. No, it was confirmed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Aubrey was telling us that, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, even more kind of like, what the fuck kind of decision did they make here?
Yeah, I have no idea.
She's probably like best friends with fucking Tom Cruise.
Probably.
Actually, you know what? No one is, because you got to go through the levels, bro.
Yeah. You're not on Tom Cruise's level.
Well, no, she definitely doesn't have enough money.
Tom Cruise is almost running that whole religion, dude.
Probably is.
Probably.
Him and Travolta are like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, they're way up there, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Okay. Let's see. The other thing, dude. One thing that we talked about a long time ago is me and Leaf enjoy content creators like ourselves. In a way, we're kind of in that realm.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about one of our favorite streamers and content creators, Dr. Disrespect. Obviously, 3 or 4 months ago, it was we finally found out why he was banned from Twitch.
Yeah.
He was whisper messaging, which is like DMs on Twitch.
Yeah.
In his words, a minor, and sometimes it leaned inappropriately.
Yeah.
That was his words.
That was on a tweet, which is all over the internet. You can look it up.
Of course. So he went away after that for a long time. He was like, I'm going on vacation.
Months, I think,
I'm not. Yeah, I was like, I'm not. You're not going to see me I'm on vacation. Well, then, like, within the last month, he started, like, posting some pictures on his social media.
Some pretty cryptic stuff.
Yeah.
Like he's
chess
taunting.
pieces.
He's taunting people is what he was doing.
Probably.
Yeah.
Chess pieces.
Yeah.
Like, it looked like he was playing chess and everything. And it's like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he finally went back to streaming live on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
First stream ever. The stream title was called The Truth.
Mm-hmm.
And so he went live. Mind you, he went live in front of 270,000 people watching this.
A ton of people still out there just, and a lot of them were wanting to hear what he had to say. But then there was a ton of fans in his chat. I was trying to keep up. His chat was flying, dude.
Yeah.
You have to slow it down. But they're all like, yeah, he's back. And I mean, he's got a ton of supporters out there.
And there was nothing but donations rolling in left and right.
Yeah. No, he was making money.
I guarantee you that guy made fucking 10 grand on donations that
probably,
day.
Yeah.
There was a $1,500 donation or $1,000. I was like, what the? Who has that to just throw at this guy?
Yeah, really.
Anyways, he came back. He went over everything. He basically went more in depth on his case with Twitch and his tweet that he put out, and it was about a 20-minute thing.
Yeah.
It's how long he was talking about this.
Yeah.
And I mean, he went after the guy that kind of leaked the whole reason. really hard, actually. Because, the whole thing was, when you have a lawsuit, arbitration, whatever, there was an NDA.
Yeah.
Both sides could not talk about this.
Well, first of all, this whole case was settled.
And that's true, too. It was already over.
In like 2020 or whatever, 2019 or whatever the fuck it was.
Well, he got suspended and banned in 2020 off Twitch, and then I think the legal case was already settled like a year later.
Yeah.
But it's been done.
Yeah.
For sure.
And so this guy just recently came out and was like, yeah, this is why he was, banned.
Yeah.
And then, Dr. Disrespect came out with a tweet, the reply tweet, and said that those weird things that he said. And then, and so then,
and this is kind of where whenever he was talking on stream on Friday, I kind of agree with him because he was like, "Hey, he actually called him a fucking rat," is what he called him. Cody Connors was his name, and hopefully that doesn't get me fucking sued. Jesus.
No, it won't because he's a piece of shit.
Okay, good. All right, good.
Well,
former Twitch employee.
He used that for years.
Oh, and that's true, actually, because I remember him saying, he was like, "I'll tell you if you buy my tickets to my band show."
Band in California, and
that no one knows.
It probably sounds like fucking trash. I've never heard of it. I couldn't even tell you what the band name is, but he always tweet, "If y'all sell this out, I'll tell you why we really banned him."
That's right.
Now he didn't say why we did ban Dr. Disrespect. They'll just say, but everybody knows what the fuck.
Of course, that's who he's talking about. He literally, I'm not gonna lie, Doc was the biggest streamer on that platform.
Yeah, and
easily.
so, but that you're a piece of shit.
Yeah,
that's all. If you're gonna use something like that,
well,
to try to fucking sell tickets for your,
I agree with him then when he called him a fucking rat.
Yeah.
So, the one thing I kind of, like I said, I agree with him a little bit is because of that, and then the fact that he wasn't even involved in the legal process, and the actual whole thing was completely settled in a court of law professionally.
Yeah, like
kind of that's the end of the story.
Yeah, 4 years ago or whatever.
Yeah. Now, obviously, people are just lighting Doc up as soon as we heard about that, and we were upset too. We were like, "Come on, man, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you talking to a minor, dude?"
Yeah, I think he's 40 now.
He was when it happened in 2019. He was, mid 30s.
Yeah.
So
you're like, man, like 40 years,
and you're married with kids,
or
with a kid,
and you married, and you're just fucking, like this. It's weird.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing was he was sad he was talking inappropriately to a minor.
Yeah, that was that's his words again.
Yeah.
But he said, he literally went through this entire thing. Like I said, it was 20 minutes long. I'm not going to go through the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
But he was like, "Hey, you said that I got banned from Twitch because I was sexting a minor through Whispers messages. Do you even know what the legal definition of sexting is? I do. And I did use Twitch's Whispers. That's basically Twitch's DMs. But I was not sexting anyone. Let's set the record straight as well. I never intended to meet this person. We never made plans to, because he also, that one guy accused him he was like, meeting up at TwitchCon.
Yeah, he said that they were supposed to meet. They were trying to work on meeting at TwitchCon.
He's like, we never made plans anywhere else, not even just TwitchCon, anywhere else, and we never actually met.
Yeah.
So that's, I guess that has to be true, bro, because, in the court case, they would have seen all the fucking messages.
Yeah.
And why would you lie about that on stream? And so that whole thing basically saying we never met or whatever, went through the whole process of court. There was a lot of shady shit done on the Twitch side of things as well.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I would believe that 100% because there's no reason to lie. If it went through the legal process, then hopefully this motherfucker, by the way, asked his lawyers if it was okay if he talked about all this shit.
Yeah. Well, I imagine it is because
because
he did say with the NDA, as soon as somebody if one person on the one side talks about it, the other side can talk about it
and defend themselves.
Yeah,
that's right. I remember that. Yeah. So,
and that Connors guy or whatever, he was the one that said he broke it first. So
that's true. And like I said, going through the legal process of everything, a judge, like law enforcement, child, I forgot what it was, like child sexual abuse groups or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They all said there was nothing wrong with the messages.
Yeah.
So that to me, I was kind of like, hey, If they all said that, then something was taken out of context. Like they were, I think what happened was, by the way, I don't think he was in the right. I think he should have never even fucking talked to this person ever.
Yeah.
Then we wouldn't even be talking about this.
Exactly.
But I do think that Twitch, for some reason, hated him, even though they like he said his ex-partner manager and him just did not get along.
Yeah, he like didn't tell him about certain things that like
Yeah.
Twitch tournaments and stuff that were
Right.
going or whatever.
And he never helped him or never helped his
Yeah.
channel or his community, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I don't know the politics behind that with him and that. I have no idea.
I didn't know you were assigned like a person like that.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, I guess when you're a big ass Twitch partner like that, probably.
Right,
sure,
when you
but-
sign a fucking multi-million-dollar
Yeah,
contract.
right? Yeah, maybe, but I couldn't have told you that.
We're not there yet.
Yeah, yeah,
We want to be.
yeah.
No. But it seemed like they had they were looking for anything to fuck him over
Yeah.
after this whole thing. Because like I said, when he was talking about all this and the court case and everything, there's no way that guy's fucking not telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably all laid out in the whole fucking court.
Yeah.
Because that's already settled, like you said. So he was probably telling the truth. Now, I think I told you this right before we went live because we were talking about what we were going to talk about. It just seems like a whole mess. Both sides is just fucking a whole fucking massive, just disgusting mess. And like
Yeah.
I said, if he never even fucking DM'd his fucking community or whatever, which in one way that's kind of cool because he engages with his community.
Mhm.
But if he never did it, we would never be talking about this.
Exactly.
So he should have just never done it. And then he should have never. We don't know what the messages say. I don't think we ever will.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. And if you just didn't tell like an inappropriate joke or whatever it was,
Yeah, yeah.
then it would never be a thing. Now, you mentioned earlier you saw another streamer, Dr. Lupo, who's another kind of big streamer. I don't know how the fuck he's big, by the way. He's fucking boring. He was going off like crazy about how like he fucking texted a minor for sex, and I'm like, I don't think he ever said that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he like if that was the case, then he would have got in trouble with law enforcement.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's what I mean. And the thing about Dr. Disrespect, when he was talking this whole 20 minutes or whatever it was,
Yeah.
he was, I mean, he's a very smart guy, you could tell.
Oh, 100%.
And he was like, he had his shit down. Like, he knew what I mean, you know what I mean? He wasn't tripping up on shit. It didn't, I mean.
I think
So-
he had it like written out.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't you not?
Right. And then, but yeah, he got upset a lot too, man.
He was very upset. And
Yeah.
and by the way, the whole process of him getting banned and suspended on there, they definitely fucked him over.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever it was, I mean, maybe just because he's had a few kind of things like this, like he nobody knew that he cheated on his wife at once, but he did it himself. He came on his stream
Out of character.
with his
Yeah.
real self, and said that he's taking a break. He didn't say that he cheated on her. He just said just a bunch of mistakes.
I thought he did.
He just said, I made a bunch of stupid mistakes.
Okay. All right.
And then, but everybody knew.
Right. Right.
Because a lot of the gaming community obviously talked about it. And they're
Sure,
like, yeah,
sure.
we saw him hanging out with whoever it was. I can't remember who it was. But
I mean, Doc, if it's not Amaranth, what are you doing?
yeah, no shit.
But
Anyway-
I would look. Let's put it this way: I would ruin my life for her.
Yeah. But I mean, he was super prepared.
That's
and
a fucking joke.
Yeah, right. He was super prepared, and it sounded good. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But
yeah.
like, still, like, but the thing I did not like what he said was like, I put in that verbiage in that tweet
Right.
on purpose. Which, why would you do that? It makes you look fucking terrible.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. That was a part where I was kind of like, huh?
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
because he was like, I did that on purpose. I put the word minor in there on purpose and inappropriate in there on purpose. I was like, that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't know, he was saying something about like the other streamers and the publications, media publications, but
Right.
like, you just gave them that.
Who's got my back kind of thing?
Yeah,
And nobody's going to have your back when you talk like that.
yeah. That
I mean, we didn't have his back.
It sounds like you were talking. You know, inappropriate means you were. I wouldn't say sexting, but like talking in any sort of form of that stuff with a
to
minor
a fucking minor.
is bad, dude.
Of course.
I mean, yeah.
But that's the whole thing. Like I said, I understand like engaging with your community. Like, great, dude. Good job. But like, why even if you knew the age of the person,
Mm-hmm.
then just don't.
Yeah.
I mean, be like, hey, you're not 18 plus.
Right.
So sorry.
Yeah. I mean, like, and first of all, what are you talking to when you're like in your mid 30s? You don't have fucking anything in common with a 17-year-old. I mean, video games maybe, but like, how does it get? If you're going to talk about video games, hey, thanks for watching or whatever, and then you go to some weird.
I heard it was like a big thing of like the person was trying to become a streamer and he was just trying to help, and then they probably were. But no, in the chat or whatever they said, no images were back and forth, none of that. So I mean, otherwise he would be in fucking prison.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm just saying, it's a really weird situation. The whole thing is, and like I said, it feels like both sides are it's just one gigantic fucking mess. And it's already been settled. That's the other weird thing.
Yeah, it was settled.
You know, and he won the case, by the way.
Right.
So Twitch had to pay him all that fucking money from his contract.
Yeah.
So it's not, and that's the other thing where I'm like, well, I mean, if the guy did something illegal, he would have not won the case. He would be in really big trouble with the fucking law. You know, he would. But it comes down to I guess it comes down to like a moral thing. Like, and I'm totally on the side of course, like, no, don't talk to somebody that's 16, 17 years old.
Yeah. And
like you said, like, what do you have in common with somebody? Like, if I talk to like a fucking 7-year-old, I'll be like, get away from me. I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just really weird, dude. And I would never do that.
Right.
Because first of all, if you guys know me out there, I'm more of like, I want to talk to like a 50-year-old.
Yeah.
That's the people that interest me.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? I like the fucking mills, bro. And we're getting into grandma territory now with my age.
Yeah. Well, hey, man,
And yes, I have been with a grandma, a official grandma.
Yeah.
Not like a fucking 80-year-old, you pervs. But one that's had a daughter that has a kid.
Yeah.
You know, they still look good. They're still a grandma, though.
Right.
You know? Motherfuckers out there already, when they're listening to me, like, this motherfucker likes the grannies.
Yeah. Fucking pounding some 70-year-old.
And by the way, hey, if you want to watch that out, it's out there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And it's gross.
Come on, baby. They just need some love.
Yeah, I guess. I don't want to watch it.
Bro, their husbands were World War II vets, and they're gone.
Yeah, that's true.
Granny still needs it.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's a whole messed up situation, dude.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
I do feel like after his stream and him talking about this for a while and really listing out things that we've never heard.
Yeah.
And he broke down the whole case and everything. I did kind of side towards more his side of like, hey, they definitely fucked him over. Twitch, that side of things, they fucked up. 100.
Yeah.
That's why they lost the fucking lawsuit. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. It did seem like there was like this witch hunt.
Exactly.
After him. Yeah.
Now,
And maybe some executives like, because Dr. Disrespect doesn't look like he wants to,
nobody's going to control the guy.
He kind of walks to the beat of his own drum kind of guy.
And and that's one of the reasons why I've always liked him, to be honest.
Yeah. And so maybe he was, a little hard to deal with maybe and stuff. And I get that. But I mean, to go and try to destroy a guy, that's kind of shitty. But
very, very, very shitty. Yeah. And if I'm him, I'm suing the fuck out of this Cody Connors guy for defamation.
Oh, 100%.
And I don't care how much it legally costs me. I mean, he's a millionaire. He's got plenty. That's the other thing too. YouTube, we know that demonetizes his channel. He can reapply on September 25th, is what he said. But Dr. Disrespect he's a millionaire. Yeah. He's got plenty of cash. He's never going to have to work again in his life, by the way.
No.
But I would sue the living fuck out of this guy. And guess what? I don't care if it costs me money. I would go right after this guy.
Yeah, I would too.
100%. I'd tell a lawyer, be like, I don't give a fuck if he has no money. Give me his fucking house, possessions. I don't give a fuck. Ruin his fucking life. Because trying to do that to you.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyways, are you going to watch him stream some more? No? Are we back on the train?
I don't know.
We'll see. Dr. Disrespect?
We'll see.
You guys are like, who the fuck is that? If you don't game or you don't do anything, you won't know who it is. But
yeah.
I'm a big fan of Doc. I have been. But I was very upset when this came out. And now I'm like, I kind of feel like he got railroaded a little bit.
A little bit.
And it's just kind of shitty. But then again, like I said, I'm kind of torn because I'm like, dude, if you just didn't even fucking message me, it would never even be a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And everybody fucks up.
Mm-hmm.
We all fuck up. Is somebody? Are you seriously going to damn somebody the first time they fuck up? You're never going to give them a second chance. That's the other thing in my head. Because I've fucked up majorly,
Yeah.
more than once. So if you're like, are you not going to give me a second chance, bro? People change and people grow and people mature.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, and I'm not trying to defend the guy. I'm not doing that.
Right.
I know it kind of sounds like that actually, but I'm not. He got fucked over 100%.
I think he did, yeah. In that whole situation, sure. But it started because
He fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just really, it's really a weird situation, to be honest. It just is. But like I said, and like Leaf said, there was 270,000 people watching, and then that guy probably made $10,000 worth of donations that day.
Yeah.
They were just pouring in. He's not going to have a problem.
No.
Even if they don't monetize his channel again.
Yeah, no, those people can just send him donations, and he'll,
Yeah.
I mean, if you make 10 grand a day, you're good.
Yeah. And you, by the way, exclamation point donations. You can send us a donation.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just fucking, I mean, you can, but, and we used to play his music out of the thing. Are we going to do that again?
It's up to you, bro. I don't care.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'll wait a little bit just to see how much more stuff comes out. Cause that was the first time. Let's see. Will Twitch respond? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if they will because they're a massive company. And
Well, like I said, they lost the lawsuits. So they're probably just like, we lost. Fuck him, dude. I don't
they
care.
probably didn't want this to get kicked up like this. This is an ex-employee that did it. He's not working for Twitch now or when he came out and said all this shit.
Yeah, that's true.
So they're probably
That
fucking
guy is a piece
pissed.
of shit, like you said.
Yeah.
Like holding it over people's heads like a carrot, like, buy tickets to my show. I'm like, that's a fucking piece of
Yeah.
shit, dude.
I wonder if he was just pissed because I don't know, because
Disgruntled
they
ex-employee.
lost all that money and they maybe he was part of like a cut or something, or I don't know how he left Twitch or if he left or if he got fired or whatever happened. Don't care. I don't know the guy. I don't fucking. But
Well, we can tell you this: we don't want to know him.
but whatever. Apparently, he didn't like Dr. Disrespect. Apparently, 'Cause
Obviously.
why would you do that to him? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what Dr. Disrespect was like. Why?
Yeah.
He goes, I just want to know why. Yeah.
It's very true. I mean, it's a great question.
Because he doesn't know him. you
Yeah.
know? But whatever.
So, anyways, it was a wild thing, and let's let it marinate for a little bit, and we'll see what happens with that. But I do love his music. Obviously, I mean, we played it every episode, outros, and I mean, it's good fucking shit.
Yeah.
So we'll see, man. Also, like the other streamers, like his friends, if you will, he kind of took a shot at them. Tim the Tatman, Nick Merckx, Elander. He kind of took not a direct shot at him, but he kind of like did a little bit.
Yeah.
Because somebody asked him about friends, and he was like, "Oh, trust me, I got real fucking friends, real fucking friends." And it was kind of like, I know he's taking a kind of a shot at those
Yeah.
guys. Nick Merckx has come out basically with some really strong words that we can't say on YouTube. Yeah, that guy, that's another guy that I do like. He has no filter.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Well, he has a video saying, Dr. Disrespect's return. I haven't seen it yet.
oh, I didn't see that either. Okay.
So
We need to watch that.
I'm going to watch that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if Tim has one, but there were some pretty nasty comments coming back and forth about Tim and everything from people, and I'm like, yeah, well, Tim didn't do anything. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I did not like the fact that every single one of them put a fucking video out and like, I can't support. I'm like, dude, let the shit come out and see what what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and they're doing that to save their own ass. I get it.
Well, yeah. I mean, and Tim's more of a kind of a more clean cut brand kind of guy. I mean, he cusses and stuff on his thing, but he's more like, he's.
Yeah. Well, he's. I think he has his act together. Look, some people fucking, like I said, some people fuck up, dude, and we're not all perfect, dude.
Yeah.
And Tim is fucking very entertaining.
Yeah, he is.
He's a really good guy. You can tell that.
Mm-hmm.
He's a really good person, and I think it hurt him pretty bad.
Yeah, you could tell in his video he was
Yeah.
just like, and also like I said, I told you before, Tim was in like social services work before he started streaming, so he dealt with that kind of shit all the time. So he thinks one of his best friends that he streams with and whatever is actually doing this, talking this way to a minor, he saw that stuff before, you know, and
Right.
obviously it's not a good thing.
It's a really weird situation, and we're not even personally involved in it, but they are.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I can't even imagine how they feel.
Well, and I think they had to come out and say something because they work with this guy. He's been on
Technically.
their streams. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
and I mean, Tim and Doc's content was gold.
Oh,
like
it's
every time they
so
played
good.
together, they had that. I mean,
And we lost it whenever the Twitch ban happened, and we lost it again.
yeah. And I mean, they were great together. And so, you know, so he probably had to come out there and say, hey, you know, just in case, you know, sponsors were probably asking him questions and shit, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably.
I mean, he's got to protect his own. He's got a family to take care of or whatever. So
I completely understand.
So,
I
but-
mean, I just thought it was weird that they all did it. I'm like, hell,
Yeah.
like relax, you know. Like, I mean, Nick lost a lot of sponsors with his whole just giving his own thoughts about certain things going on in the world, and I'm like, yeah, you can't cancel somebody for freedom of speech, dude.
yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. So, anyways, maybe more to come on that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll let it marinate for a little bit, and we'll see.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think that Dr. Disrespect, who, by the way, his real name is Guy Beam, I don't think that he's a bad person. I think that he fucking made mistakes, obviously.
Yeah.
And I think when he did that, he really worked on himself to be a better person. And I think he's there. But
Yeah.
this whole thing happened, and he has every right to defend himself and do all that, which,
Well, you know,
man, if somebody fucking tries to cancel you like this, I mean, that's not a fun position to be in, dude.
no, it's not.
Whenever you're like, hey, I did fuck up. It was already settled, though. I thought this shit was over.
Yeah.
And then this shit comes out. I mean, that is not, you're talking about somebody's livelihood,
Mm-hmm.
relationships with people, not only his wife and everything. I mean, just,
Yeah.
it affects a lot more than just him, dude.
Yeah, 100%.
So, you know,
Yeah,
Shit.
I don't think this will be the last we'll hear about it. Hopefully, I mean, I know he said he was done talking about it. He's moving
Yeah.
on.
Well,
and that's fine.
we'll see.
But yeah, who knows?
yeah. Anyways, okay. We spent a lot more time on that than I thought we would.
Yeah,
But hey, you know what, man? Fuck it, dude. And I love that guy, and I just want him to be okay. And I want to. I swear, every time I think about that, I'm like, I want it to not be true, and I just want him to be like, you know, the guy that I've always. I mean, I don't know the fucker. You know,
yeah.
that's the other thing. I've never met the motherfucker, but very entertaining person that you. Gets me through the fucking shitty ass work days. That's for damn sure.
Right.
So, and we all have shitty work days because we have to fucking work.
Yes. Tomorrow.
God, I know. It's a fucking Monday.
Yeah.
I just hate my life. Okay. All right, let's move over to sports, man. Let's fucking do this. Oh, man, I'm drinking a little bit more than I thought I would. Fuck. I love it though. I'm getting Whataburger after this fucking stream. I know that. And then I'm gonna pass the fuck out. I know that because once I eat that fucking Buffalo Ranch chicken sandwich, I'm cheating. I'm not eating healthy tonight.
Yeah.
Once I eat that thing, I swear to God, I will be in a coma.
You'll be out for sure.
Yeah, because I'm eating the whole fucking thing.
That's a hell of a sleep aid, bro.
Oh, that's the best sleep aid. Around here, we have some. Obviously, we've got our sports teams or whatever. We already talked about the Dallas Stars, their broadcast rights and everything. We got away from this shitty ass Bally Sports local diamond fucking thing that just, if you don't have these DirecTV or Fubo or whatever, you can't even watch your goddamn team.
Yeah.
You have to pay your fucking ass off just to watch your own fucking local sports teams. Fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Well, we know the Stars went to, they got out of that contract, so it was in their own hands. They're coming out with their own app. It's free to watch every fucking game this year. You download the app, 100% free to watch Stars games that are not nationally broadcast. So, like, most of the games are not nationally broadcast. Maybe like 4 or 5.
Yeah. So like if they're on like TNT or whatever the fuck. you know,
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they have the national TV has the rights to that.
Yeah.
Regular games, Stars, 100% free to watch as fans. That's amazing.
That's great.
The other team that we have over there in the same building, the Dallas Mavericks, also fucking got out of the Bally Sports, Diamond Sports Group, who was fucking garbage, bro.
Yeah.
And we've talked about that a bunch of times. Leaf went off on them one episode fucking, I don't know, like fucking 12 or something. Who knows?
Yeah, I fucking hated those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
man. Still
The
do.
Dallas Mavericks, which we talked about them a little bit because they went to the NBA Finals last year. It was great. They announced they have a new agreement, multi-year broadcast agreement. Games that are not televised nationally, same thing, will be completely free on local channels for local fans. 100% free.
Nice.
This is exactly what the motherfucking teams in your area need to do.
Yeah, 100%.
We should not have to pay to watch our fucking teams, dude.
Right. And we shouldn't have to buy a fucking $100 and something streaming service just to watch them.
Exactly.
Just one, because like with the Rangers, it was one streaming service you had to buy because you couldn't get it on anything else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the fucking network that had it was in disputes with everybody.
Yeah, yeah. Like I think at one time it was only DirecTV.
Only DirecTV.
And I was like, I was a DirecTV customer forever, and it was fucking awful.
I was too, and I
They
hated it.
kept jacking the price. I'm like, I'm never doing that again. I'm not going back just
Yeah,
to
because
watch.
they make you sign a fucking contract.
Yeah, 2 years and shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the and then they like every fucking 3 or 4 months. We got to raise it because of this, and you're like, no,
Yeah.
you don't, you motherfucker.
Well, Fubo's doing the same thing to me. They're
Yeah.
like, hey, sorry, but like prices are going up. And I'm like,
Yeah.
then make it 1080p, fuckers.
Yeah, that's the problem with them, dude. They don't have enough 4K fucking channels, and when
Yeah.
if I'm paying over $100 a month, I better get every channel in 4K. By the way,
No shit, dude. It's 2024.
yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah. So, 2 teams now, 2 local teams, completely free to watch their games the way it should be.
Yeah.
The one thing I want to say we're waiting on after this year is our Texas Rangers. They are completely free. After this year, they have their broadcast rights.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we waiting on? What are we doing, Ray Davis?
Yeah, didn't you send me a thing where they were gonna maybe re-up with Bally Sports or something? That would be the dumbest fucking move of all time.
If they do that, I swear to God, I'll fucking yell.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do more than that.
But if they're not following suit, maybe because obviously these owners know each other. You know what I
100%.
mean?
Yeah, of
and
course.
so then we're like, and so the ownership group needs to get together with Cuban and everybody else and be like, hey, how do we do this?
Yeah.
Who'd you use? What do we do? Help us with this? And they would, because it's
Of
DFW
course.
Sports.
Yeah.
They need to do that, dude.
If they don't fucking have, if the Rangers games, and we've even said, by the way, if you launch your own shit and it's like, hey, every single game, 162 games this year, $100.
Yeah.
Done. Sold. I'll
Right.
do it.
Yeah.
The Diamondbacks did that.
Right.
I would do it.
Yeah. Easily.
$100?
Yeah.
No problem. There you go. Ray, you fuck.
Yeah.
You billionaire fuck. Sign Chris Young, bro.
Yeah. For real.
But it needs to be like kind of like this. Like, bravo to the Dallas Stars and the Dallas Mavericks for making. We can watch our teams for fucking free this next year.
Yeah.
What a concept. The fans that pay the fucking salaries that come to the games and buy the merch and buy the fucking food and drinks and pay out the ass for everything, parking. I mean, just you name it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously the Cowboys are free. They're on local channels every goddamn game.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just if the Rangers don't do that, they're the last team, bro.
Yeah.
Let's see what they do. Fucking Ray Davis.
They better do the right thing.
And you know what? After going through all this and seeing what Ray Davis has done, dude, I think he's gonna fuck us over.
Yeah. I'm not a fan anymore.
I'm not either. I gotta be honest. This whole broadcast thing, Chris Young not signed. I'm like, he got his one championship. Is he fucking done? Like, what is going on?
Yeah. I don't like owners like that. There's a lot of them do that. Like whenever they win the championship, they're like, okay,
I got it. Finally. See ya.
Didn't give a fuck about the fans. Starts turning into like Jerry Jones, who only gives a fuck about building the team up, the
Right.
business.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, ticket prices raised this
Yeah.
year. I mean, well, we kind of knew that.
Well, yeah. I mean,
When he's
there's-
like, hey, I signed fucking DeGrom and Simeon and Seager, $1 billion. Like, I need fucking money.
yeah. I mean,
Although he doesn't, by the way.
no, he does not. He's fine.
Yes.
He could sell the team and still live.
And he's also worth like $5 billion. He has money.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Just do it. Make it free for us to watch our fucking teams. And like I said, bravo, Stars, and Mavs, bro. We can watch them for free, brother. So whenever you're home,
Yeah.
bored over there in B-Port, bro, you can watch the Stars for fucking free this year, bro.
Thank God.
And the Mavericks. If you
Yeah.
want to tune in, like, hey, what's Luka doing tonight?
Right.
I can text you, bro, and be like, Luca's got 50 fucking points. Tune in now, brother. He's going to break the record.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, you don't have to pay anything. Guess what? It's fucking free.
Yeah.
Jesus, what a fucking concept, you fucking stupid
And
bastards.
it sounds like it was easy for them to do that, so I don't know what the fucking problem
I'm
is.
just tired of being railroaded by these motherfuckers out there, dude.
Yeah.
These billion-dollar fucking owners and these fucking greedy motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah.
And we're the ones that fucking go to the goddamn shit and pay all the fucking shit.
Yeah.
Dickheads. It pisses me off, dude.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's not fair, and they don't give a fuck.
They definitely don't give a fuck.
They don't care about the fans, dude.
Not at all.
But it's like it's our teams, so they know we're gonna pay no matter what.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna get everybody together and be like, let's just not fucking go, you know? 'Cause
Yeah,
people
I went a little bit. I got pissed right there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I mean, did you see the vein popping out of my neck? It was
Yeah.
coming, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like it when we're taken advantage of. When we fucking are the ones, the only reason they're there.
Yeah.
It's just, I've gone to a ton of Rangers games this year, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And so Ray Davis needs to fucking scratch our backs, dude.
Yeah, no shit.
And I don't give yes, okay, yay. He fucking got some free agents and stuff in. Good. Well, look at the fucking teams that win the World Series, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You have to spend money. It's not fucking rocket science.
Yeah.
I mean, the moment Ray Davis signed some people for a lot of money, we won the fucking World Series.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. Makes no sense.
And what do? We fucking sell. We go there and sell that bitch out because dude, if you win, we're gonna go.
Right.
Simple. But scratch our fucking backs too with your $4 or $5 billion, you greedy motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, it's not a hard formula to figure out.
Okay. And also, I think that's a little bit of me being pissed off that the Rangers suck ass this year.
Yeah, they're not good.
Speaking of that, real quick, before we get into the NFL, I guess we can mention that the only thing I want to mention about the Rangers, they're not making the playoffs. We know that, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I want to mention to you real quick, Jack Leiter, and we talked about, before the season even started, we talked about Jack Leiter trying, at least being here in the majors this year because we're like, it's his third or fourth year.
Yeah.
Like, we need Jack Leiter to show up or he's not going to be anything.
Exactly.
We got railroaded on all these little fucking stupid little bastards that hide behind their keyboards saying like, meh, 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 meh. Well, Jack Leiter came up this year. We know that. He came up too early. I will say that. We were expecting him to come up like right now.
Yeah.
In September.
Exactly.
You said that.
Yeah.
Now, he's been here. He's made about, I don't know, man, about 4 or 5 official starts. He made a start, another start yesterday, and went 5 innings and gave up 3 runs, 3 unruns, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. I will say this. He has looked better.
Yeah.
Jack Leiter has looked better.
He has.
After watching him pitch, though, all of these games, and like I said, he's getting better, he ain't going to be no ace.
No.
He's going to be a number 3 or 4 guy.
Yeah.
Tops. 3, in my opinion, let me just say that real quick. Let me just say that one more time for everybody out there. In my opinion, you can have your own opinion. Fuck you. He's going to be, his ceiling is a number 3 guy.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
He's a very average pitcher at the moment. Like you say, he is getting better, but like
He is. I mean, that's undeniable. He's getting better.
yeah, he is getting
You
better.
can see it.
Yeah. But I don't think he's going to be a dominant pitcher. He's not going to be a DeGrom or Scherzer.
Never.
Like,
He's not going to. I tell you this, and I'll say this, and I hope I'm wrong. He ain't ever won a Cy Young.
No.
Not a chance.
No.
0. The one guy that I do think may have a chance of that is Kumar Rocker.
Yeah.
Better chance than Leiter.
I'm more excited about that guy than I am
Right.
Leiter. So, I mean, if Leiter can stay consistent and be a number 3 guy, I'm fine with that.
Of course, dude. You got to have those guys. It's just the problem with Leiter is, and the reason why, there was a whole thing this week with a local radio show that people were arguing back and forth about Leiter because one of the radio hosts, by the way, said he was a bust. And I actually quote tweeted, and I'm like, we actually agree with you, bro. Mm-hmm. Because of where he was drafted.
Yeah.
And then their argument, by the way, the people that support Jack Leiter, and I don't not support Jack Leiter. I'm just saying.
Right. Yeah.
Their argument is like, look at the draft. Who the hell would you? Like, I mean, everybody hasn't made a dent, and I understand that it's hard to break in, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But when he was drafted number 2 overall, he was coming off of a fucking dominant Vanderbilt season. We all thought this guy's going to be a fucking great pitcher.
That's why we took him at number 2 and not somebody else. Fucking morons, dude. I can't stand those motherfuckers that say shit like that.
Yeah. And then they're like, who would you have taken in that draft? I'm like, oh, Mason Miller was like the 5th round. I think I'd take him.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it now.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
and that's easy to do.
Yeah,
you can.
I know, I get it. You don't have a fucking crystal ball, but like, you know what I mean? Like this guy was supposed.
Well, they also gave him like $7 million signing bonus.
Yeah. So yeah, expect him to be fucking ready before he is, and he might not still be ready. Who knows?
Well, I don't think he's fully ready. And honestly, I don't know if he's going to make the rotation next year.
He might not.
Maybe as a number 5 guy.
Yeah.
He ain't, like I said, in my opinion, number 3 ceiling. If we get that, I'm happy. But I'm not going to bend over backwards for Jack Leiter because when I watch him pitch, and he has been better recently, like I said, he throws way too many pitches early. He can't command some of his secondary stuff, and that's been the problem, dude.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he gets behind in counts, and then he has to throw a fastball. And like we've said, major league hitters are going to crush that shit, dude.
I think he's going to have kind of a Andrew Haney type of thing. Throws a ton of fucking pitches.
Right.
Walks guys.
He walks way too many people.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's going to have flashes of greatness here and
Yeah.
there. But he's not, like I say, he's not going to be a consistent fucking, like, double-digit game winner guy and shit,
Yeah, I completely agree. I'm and of course the person that I'm talking about that was defending him was Jared Sandler. And I've never met Jared Sandler in person or whatever, but I can tell you this just from listening to him for a long time, and I know he's hired by the Rangers and everything. He's a fucking homer.
Yeah.
And I got a problem with that. Okay, I shouldn't say that. I don't have a problem with Jared Sandler. I've never met the guy. But what I see is he's a 100% homer. The Rangers can do no fucking wrong.
Right.
And that's just not realistic, bro.
Yeah, it's not a real.
Like, you're sitting there telling me that John Daniels never did anything wrong because he'll defend him to the fucking moon and back.
I don't understand.
And I'm like, excuse me, but the trade for Corey Kluber that sent Emmanuel Clase over there, who's a fucking insane closer, probably one of the best of all time.
He's best. He's definitely best in the game right now, for sure.
That wasn't a mistake.
Yeah.
And I mean, he probably would agree to that. I'm just saying.
And the Prince Fielder trade.
Just be fucking honest and real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I understand they're paying your fucking salary, but dude, I don't want to work for somebody that won't let me be honest and real. I mean, that's me, bro. And so for them to attack the other guy that was saying that Leiter's a bust based upon where he was drafted, I tend to side and agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry.
I mean,
it's taken him too long to get to this level. I'm sorry. It has. Where he was drafted.
Yeah. If you're drafting a guy that high, especially a pitcher, because I think it's easier for a pitcher to break through than it is a hitter.
That makes sense to me because you either got it or you don't.
Right. And he is, and like I said, that 1 year, like they sent him to Arizona for development stuff, and you're like, usually a number 2 guy.
Last year.
Yeah, a number 2 overall pick shouldn't need that kind of fucking stuff.
Well, you shouldn't be shut down and be like, you go work on your development stuff.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
100%.
But, the Rangers have a history of pitchers and not being able to develop them, and so it's like that. Maybe that's the overall thing here. I don't know. I'm sure they've changed the
we
staff as far as that department goes, but it's still been the same results a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as Leiter goes, man, I'm always rooting for the guy as long as he's on this team.
And that's the other thing too. We're not against him.
I'm just saying he just doesn't look like he has it.
We're frustrated.
Doesn't look like he has it.
As fans, we're frustrated.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you're supposed to be better than this.
Right.
And people were like, give it time. Like I said, dude, they invested like $8 million, $7-8 million into him. Like,
yeah.
If I'm the one writing the checks, I'm also like, what the fuck?
Right, exactly. I'm
It's
I'd like to see this guy, winning games for us in the major league club, please.
Now, like I said, in all honesty, he has been better, and that's a positive sign. Maybe we'll be talking about this next year and be like, hey, missed on him. He's fucking. Thank God he's good.
Yeah, I'll be happy to say thank God he made the turn.
It was a rough start.
Yeah,
but thank God. But
Yeah.
I just we talked about the DFW media like sugarcoating everything and
yeah,
I have happy land, and I'm like, I just want somebody to be honest, bro.
yeah.
That's all. And we're gonna get fucking the haters out there. They're gonna be everywhere. They're on them motherfucker every goddamn day.
Yeah.
And I just let it roll off my back, and I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'll say what I want to say. And look, there's no way and I guess I can end on this. There's no way Chris Young's sitting there like, I'm happy where Jack Leiter is after spending $7-8 million in a draft pick on him. Like, I'm glad it's taken him 4 years to get here.
No, there's no way.
Otherwise, if that's the case, then don't sign Chris Young back, please.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no way he would say that.
Right.
Zero chance.
Yeah.
I think. And if he was here in front of me, I would ask him that. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
You're tall as fuck, though.
Yeah.
Let me say that real quick. 6'8".
Yeah, it's crazy.
Chris Young's tall as balls.
Yeah. He's probably got a hammer in his pants too, bro.
I mean, otherwise it would look weird. Right?
Yeah.
I'd be like, this does not add up. It's like Brent Fraser in the fucking movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, what the hell? What's teeny?
Yeah. Oh shit.
All right, man. Let's break down some NFL games,
Let's do it.
and then we'll get out of here. I apologize. I do need to take a little whiz.
All right.
I am going to drink one more, and that's it for me. But I do have to take a piss, guys. Be right back, motherfuckers. And then we're talking about the Cowboys game. We're talking about the NFL games around the league. Man, this first half's almost over.
Yeah.
That's because the Cowboys game took 5 fucking hours today.
Yeah, I did.
So I'll be talking about that too. We'll be right back. Okay. Woo. Yeah, man. That was nice. Fuck, Leaf. What am I doing?
I don't know, bro. Don't know.
You ever get to that point where you're like, Miller Lite's amazing? I'm there. I'm just saying I'm there. If you're out there too, thank you. We love you. Okay. Week 1, NFL. We were just ecstatic, right? Thursday night game was great. Chiefs would have, it would have been a really crazy ending if it wasn't for a toe
Right.
that was out of bounds. That last play of the game, that was pretty insane.
Yeah, that's how you want to kick the week 1 off.
Yeah.
With a great game like that, and it was.
And we knew it was going to be.
Yeah, it was
Right.
Yeah, and then to end on that last play like that with no time on the clock was pretty fucking badass. I mean, I
Yeah.
wish it was the Ravens that won.
Yeah.
I did pick the Chiefs to win because I thought they would, but I was,
Yeah, you did actually. I think I took I took the Ravens plus 3, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a great game. Fucking, I'm so tired of the Chiefs, though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's why I wanted the Ravens to win, but I was making the smart pick, I guess.
Yeah. You went safe. That's okay.
Yeah.
And then Friday, we had that game in Brazil. Packers at Eagles, if you will. But again, it was in Brazil.
Right.
Eagles ended up winning this game 34-29. I watched this game. I know you didn't watch it because, this is another thing we talked about with you had to have Peacock to watch this.
Right.
If you didn't have Peacock, you're fucked. Thanks, Roger Goodell, you fucking loser.
Yeah, if there was a free trial, because I've never signed up for Peacock, and I thought, but they probably have like a free trial, and then they don't though.
They didn't.
So I was like, I'm not paying $8 just to watch one fucking game. So I was just like, whatever.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Like I said, the Eagles. This is bad for both of us, though. The Eagles won 34-29.
Yes.
Unfortunately, basically the last play of the game, Jordan Love got hurt for the Packers, and he's going to miss 3-4 weeks. You said?
Yeah, 3 to 6 weeks. I
3
don't
to
know.
6
I don't know if they've come out and said exactly how much time yet. but
MCL sprain.
yeah, they said it's going to be about in between 3 to 6 weeks. So that's a big loss, man.
Yeah,
If
100%.
If he's going to miss that much time, it's not a good thing for the Packers.
No, it's not. The one guy from the Packers that had a good year, who's following up on last year, Jaden Reed, had a big game, 138 yards and a touchdown. Jalen Hurts looked like shit early on. Kind of rebounded. Saquon Barkley looked great, and I hate that
Yeah.
because I hate everything in the Eagles.
Yeah.
Honestly, the Packers really fucked up and early on, especially whenever Hurts turned it over twice, and they just did not take advantage. And I picked the Packers to go to the fucking Super Bowl from the NFC, and that really sucks now because they lost this game, and then they lost Jordan Love for 3 to 6 weeks, like you said.
Yeah.
Who knows? Because it looked worse than what it is, I guess, but I don't know. You come back from that too fast, and I just we'll see. Okay, today's games: Panthers at Saints. Saints won this game 47-10. We watched the Red Zone channel and a lot of this, and my God, I think we both agreed the Panthers are going to be the worst team in the league this year.
They look fucking awful.
Yeah, I feel bad for Bryce Young, but then we were watching some of his throws. I'm like, Jesus, he fucking sucks too.
Yeah. I mean, it might be because, that just team's so bad. So,
He was missing wide open shit.
yeah, that's true. So,
They made Derek Carr look like fucking Derek Carr way early, where he was like a promising guy, right?
yeah.
That was. Buckle up if you're a Carolina Panthers fan, dude, because
Yeah.
it's not gonna good. It's not going well.
I feel bad for Luke Combs, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
He's
yeah,
a massive
yeah,
fan.
yeah.
He's drinking a lot of Miller Lite today.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's a big Miller Lite guy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a while before that team turns around. That's bad. Vikings at Giants. Luckily for us, we got to see a lot of this as well, with the Vikings winning 28-6.
Yeah, and it's a great thing to see because we hate the Giants too.
Dude, Daniel Jones looks so fucking bad.
Dude, even when they gave him that $40 million a year contract or however much it was, I was like, that's a fucking mistake. That guy's not good.
Yeah, he's not.
And he definitely showed that today.
He did. That pick six that he threw that we watched was awful. It's just
yeah.
one of those guns like, how long has this guy been in the league? Like, it's
Exactly.
terrible. Giants fans out there, I guarantee you're ready to move on from that guy. But you know what? You're not going to because of the contract. And also, I said this to you earlier, and I think it'll be true. Like, I think Dayball in midseason gets fired or after the season, 100%.
Yeah, easy.
I think that either way, I think this is last year's.
they're gonna be the last team in the division for sure.
Yep.
That's
yes.
so bad.
100%. Now, this one was a crazy one. Patriots at Bengals. We all thought the Bengals would win this game. Patriots end up winning this game 16-10. The Bengals, once again, start off their season just absolutely looking like they're not prepared. They look shitty.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck? Like the Bengals are supposed to be one of the top AFC teams, right?
They're supposed to be, yeah.
Joe Burrow, 21 of 29, 164 yards. Not like he's not hitting his passes or whatever. Just was nothing.
Yeah. It's weird. They were at home too.
Yeah.
He had Jamar Chase today. We didn't know if he was going to play or not, and he did play apparently.
6 catches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Yeah, it's just weird that they start out like this.
Lose 16. You only
And you
scored
lost
10,
to the Patriots, man. That's kind of
10 fucking points.
Yeah.
Jacoby Brissett for the Patriots is the starting quarterback. 15 of 24 for 121 yards. That's it.
It's
Just
bad.
dump down bullshit that Jacoby Brissett is good at because that's
Right.
all he can do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just a fucking, just an ugly game. And if you're a fucking Bengals fan, I'd be disgusted right now
Yeah.
because that is a home game, the opener that you lose like that.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's fucking bad, dude. And I'm a Burrow fan, by the way.
Yeah, me too. I like him.
Yeah. Next game, Pittsburgh Steelers at Atlanta Falcons. This was the debut for Kirk Cousins over there in Atlanta with his massive $180 million deal or whatever they gave him. He's like, it's not about the money to me. I'm like, yeah, okay. Sure, guy.
Yeah.
Steelers end up winning this game 18-10. Kirk Cousins did not look good.
No,
Threw
he
2 interceptions on 1 touchdown. And the Falcons fucking suck, dude.
Yeah, they didn't look good, no. They couldn't block TJ Watt.
Right.
He was in the backfield a lot. He's hitting Cousins a lot. Got a bunch of sacks.
Dude.
Yeah, the Falcons look bad.
Again, a home game. And, Pittsburgh, good defense. They always have a good defense, it feels like, with Tomlin. And TJ Watt's probably the best defensive player. Him or Myles Garrett, probably.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, dude, double team the guy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, make some adjustments, goddammit.
exactly. And I just feel like, Kirk Cousins, I'm sorry if you're an Atlanta fan. He's at the end of his career, obviously. He's an older guy now. He's had that injury. I'm not saying he's bad or anything, but it just doesn't look promising.
Right. And now you see, because after they signed Cousins in the draft, in the first round, they drafted that Penix guy.
And
So
that
now-
was
now-
the worst pick of all time, yeah.
Yeah, but now you're like, oh, okay, maybe they were just thinking that maybe if Cousins doesn't work out. But why would you give him that much
Well, they gave him a lot of money, yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to start until his fucking wheels fall off.
Yeah,
But Penix pick was fucking terrible, by the way.
right.
And maybe not. Maybe I'm fucking wrong. Maybe he's going to come in and be like a badass. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
But, Pittsburgh wins that one 18-10. Justin Fields started at quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers because Russell Wilson was a calf injury, and Justin Fields he was 17 of 23, 156 yards, 14 carries for 57, which is what he does a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Leaf knows all about Justin Fields picking out apart teams. So
Yeah, he didn't hang 40 on him though.
18, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was an ugly game. But Pittsburgh takes it, man. Houston Texans at Indianapolis Colts. Texans win this game 29-27. CJ Stroud, in my opinion, when we were watching him, he looks like he's just fucking no problem, bro. I
Yeah.
think he's going to be good for a while.
yeah, he is. And the Texans team is going to be good.
Yes.
They're going to be. I mean, the AFC wasn't stacked already, and now you're adding the Texans. It's crazy, but
Joe Mixon,
Yeah.
30 carries, 159 yards.
that's wild.
I did not know
I
that
didn't
they were going
realize
to just
that
give
either.
him the ball every goddamn running play.
Yeah. Because, like if you look at the score, it looks like it was a kind of a close game.
Yeah.
It wasn't really. I mean, the Colts were playing from behind, and they
were.
kind of a garbage time.
Stephon Diggs, who came over from Buffalo, 6 catches, 33 yards, but 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
The 2 touchdowns from C.J. Stroud. Anthony Richardson, 9 of 19, 212 yards, a couple bombs. They got him all those yards, but 9 fucking what?
yeah, it's not great stats there.
Jonathan Taylor, 16 carries, 48 yards. Not that good either, man.
It's bad.
So the Colts are, I don't know. I think the Texans are way better.
Yes.
Next game, Arizona Cardinals at Buffalo Bills. Bills ended up winning this game 34-28. This was my Super Bowl pick, the Buffalo Bills
Yeah.
from the AFC. 34-28, they win this game. It looked a little shady at first. And
Yeah,
I was
it did.
like, what the hell are the Buffalo Bills doing? Arizona's not supposed to be that good.
Yeah, they kind of took off
Yeah.
at the start of the game, and then Josh Allen does what he does.
Josh Allen, 18 of 23 passing, 232 yards, 2 touchdowns. Also 9 carries, though, for 2 rushing touchdowns. If you had Josh Allen in fantasy today, you raked.
Yeah, you probably won your matchup.
You probably did. Yeah. The only other thing I'll say about Buffalo is, they lost Diggs, who was their number 1 guy. So it's like, who's Josh Allen got to throw to besides those 2 tight ends, which Leaf does not like. By the way, they have Curtis Samuel.
Oh, yeah, they do. I forgot about that. Yeah.
But yeah, Leaf does not like the Buffalo tight ends.
No,
Dawson Knox or Dalton Kincaid.
Right. Yeah, because I picked Kincaid in my FanDuel thing, and he got 1 catch, or maybe 2 at the most.
One for 11 yards,
Yeah.
and Dawson Knox only got 1 for 23. So,
so either way, you're
you
fucked.
picked the wrong one, though. If you lost by like 2 points or something, I'd be like, you should have fucking took Knox, bro.
Yeah, it's whatever.
That's crazy.
Fantasy is just crazy.
It is, bro. Buffalo's 1-0, though, thank God.
Yeah.
They're my AFC pick, so I would love that to be right. Tennessee Titans at Chicago Bears, the debut of Mr. Caleb Williams. And we watched the highlights and most of the game because of the Red Zone channel, but Caleb Williams looked like shit.
Yeah, the Titans gave this game away.
Yes.
It wasn't because of the Bears offense, I can tell you that.
Yeah, Will Levis, 2 picks. One of them was a pick 6, which was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my
It
life.
was the worst thing I've ever saw a quarterback do.
Yeah, Caleb Williams, 14 of 29 for 93 yards. He was not good.
Yeah, it's very bad.
Not good. Bears fans are just starving for fucking something, though, so they're going to ride this high.
Oh, yeah, they're going to think this was the greatest thing ever. And it wasn't.
Well, we watched. The crowd was going nuts. I'm like,
their defense is good. They got that going for them. But
Right.
like their offense needs to do something. They had like 150 yards of offense, and that's not going to win you games in the NFL. Dude.
Once you start playing a real team.
Yeah, when you come up against a fucking defense, that's
Other thing for the Titans, we said this. They moved away from Ryan Tannehill, but it looks like they have Ryan Tannehill 2.0 or worse, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Will Levis did not look good today.
No,
those fucking 2 picks were atrocious, especially that fucking pick 6. Like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah, it was just bad decision.
It wasn't even a throw. It was a fucking underhand toss.
Yeah, just go to the ground.
You
bro.
got to take the sack there and just don't do that. Hello. Really bad. Jacksonville Jaguars at the Miami Dolphins. I think you picked the Dolphins to win that division, right?
I did.
Okay. Dolphins won this game 20-17. And so really good game between these. I think these 2 teams always put like a pretty good game together.
Yeah, they do.
I'm not really impressed by Trevor Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
And that's unfortunate because I thought that he was going to be a lot better than he kind of is right now.
Yeah.
And,
well, when they had that little run at that 1 year,
Yeah.
year before last, I think, and I was like, oh man, he lost that playoff game. He made it to the playoffs, but he lost. I was
to Patrick Mahomes, by the way.
right. I was like, oh well, of course. And so
Yeah.
I was like, but man, like Trevor Lawrence looked good in that last part of that season,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, maybe this is kind of his breaking out
Yeah.
party. And last year he was not great.
No.
And this first game here, he did not look.
Just
good,
didn't look that great. I mean, he kind of rebounded, looked a little better. So
Yeah.
we'll see. I mean, it's a long season, obviously.
right.
But he has weapons.
He does.
So there's no excuse, really. He needs to deliver. Tua, obviously, 23 for 37 for 338 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 long touchdown to who else? Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Him and Jalen Waddle, both over 100 yards. Just, I mean, that's Mike McDaniel's offense, bro. We talked about this.
yeah.
We love him. The rushing game was non-existent.
Yeah, it's weird with the 2 running backs that they have.
Yeah. And so they come away, though. They find a way to win, and that's what teams do. Good teams, I guess I should say. Well, that remains to be seen, by the way. Until they go up north and win in the cold weather, like we said.
Yeah, exactly.
But they come away with a win at home to open their season. Denver Broncos at Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks win 26-20. This was the start of the afternoon games, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
I could be wrong on that, but I know they played because they're on the West Coast. But anyways, Bo Nix first start as the quarterback of the Denver Broncos, and it really wasn't that good. Once again, just a rookie, first start, not that great.
No.
Just, I mean, what do you expect, I guess I should say. once again, though, Seattle's not that good either. Geno Smith is the quarterback. I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker had a big game for them rushing the ball, but it's fucking Geno Smith.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they gave him a contract. I can't remember how big it was, but it wasn't. They kind of jumped the gun there with that.
I think it was like, what, 70-something million?
Something, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it
Too
was
much.
It was, oh, yeah. 1 year.
For that guy.
Yeah. Seahawks come away with a win. That's a big win for them, though. That's a division win. Right? Broncos and Seahawks are in the same division.
Yes.
Yeah. My mind knows what I'm talking about.
No, wait. No, they're not.
They're not?
No.
No,
Seahawks,
you're right.
NFC, yeah.
Fuck me, dude. AFC, NFC.
You're right.
You dumb bastard. I'm talking to myself.
They're in the West.
Right.
But AFC West and NFC West.
That's right. That's what I was thinking of. You dumb bastard.
Yeah, it's good.
Talking to myself. This one was a division matchup. Las Vegas Raiders at LA Chargers.
Yes.
That's a division matchup.
Yes.
Yeah. Guys, trust me, I know my divisions. Fuck you. Chargers won this game 22-10.
Yes.
And this was the start of the Harbaugh era in the LA area
Yes.
after leaving Michigan for winning a national championship / cheating.
Yep, exactly.
Hey, man, you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Exactly.
Herbert did not do insanely great. 144 yards, 1 touchdown. J.K. Dobbins was kind of the story of the
Yeah.
Chargers. 10 rushes for 135 yards, 1 touchdown. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
A couple long runs, and he ran out of gas and couldn't get all the way in.
Yeah, and on the Raiders side, they look terrible. Gardner Minshew looks bad. He
Well-
looked bad. I mean,
What do you expect?
yeah. I mean, he's been on 4 different teams already, and I think 5 years in the league or something.
Right.
I don't know, but like, he just looked bad, man.
Antonio Pierce starts his first year as the official head coach.
Yeah, yeah,
He took over last year, and the players rallied around him, and they loved him, which is a good thing.
yeah,
But I don't know what he's going to be able to do with Gardner Minshew.
yeah. I don't know.
You have no hope.
I mean, he has that Aiden O'Connell guy, right, in the backup thing.
Yeah.
That he was a
Yeah.
rookie last year, so I mean, if you can kind of hope to maybe develop that guy.
Just give me somebody that can throw the fucking ball to
Yeah.
Devontae Adams.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's the only person I'm throwing the goddamn ball to.
Yeah, 100%.
And he'll get open, and he'll
Yeah.
catch the fucking ball.
Yeah,
You paid him a ton of money.
exactly.
Just fucking throw him the ball. Anyways, you're right. Gardner Minshew is probably not the answer there. Chargers win, though, 22-10. So they're starting off with a Harbaugh win, baby. Washington Commanders at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bro, this score does not reflect what we've watched.
No.
Buccaneers won 37-20. It might as well be 37-0.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Well, yeah, go off on your team right here, bro. Because it was not good.
No,
We got to see most of it. Not all of it, but
no.
most of the big plays.
Yeah, most of the big plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels is a rookie, drafted number 2 overall. This was his first full game. Not bad. I mean, just they didn't. I don't feel like they did a lot of plays that were downfield. I didn't like the play calls.
I didn't either. I'll be honest with you, man.
You had he was 17 of 24, 184 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions though, no turnovers for a rookie, which is pretty wild.
Yeah.
Running game was pretty non-existent. He was the leading rusher, by the way. He was 88 yards on 16 carries, and he scored 2 touchdowns on.
Not surprised by that, by the way.
Yeah, he can move, so that's a good weapon to have. But
Although I think you'd rather see Robinson as your number 1 rusher.
yeah, I mean that's what he's there for.
Right.
But yeah, and then yeah, like I said, I don't think there was a lot of the. I mean, he threw to the running back 7 times. Wide receivers got 3. Let's see.
Yeah, that there was a lot of plays where it was just literally drop back and then throw it to the running back to the right or left.
Yeah, and I didn't have high expectations for this game because the Buccaneers are pretty good, and that they showed why they were. I mean, Baker Mayfield looked good. He moved around in the pocket very well today too. We couldn't sack that guy.
Yeah.
They got him a couple times, but I mean, he escaped a lot of times when we should have had him. And Mike Evans still has it, dude.
Oh my God.
couldn't cover that guy.
Yeah.
Here's another thing. Our secondary looks terrible. for this first game.
You're right. Yeah, Baker
Whatever-
Mayfield, 289, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He lit you up.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So that's not good. The passing defense needs a lot of work. Not happy.
You picked the Commanders to win this game.
I did for some reason. Stupid.
Because you were happy about a new season. You had a new
Yeah, I mean,
direction.
I'm hopeful.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
And I thought, I didn't think the Buccaneers were going to look that good though, and so they made our defense look like fucking ass. And I mean, it's
And that's kind of bad because Dan Quinn took over and he's
Yeah.
a defensive coach.
yeah, I'm sure he's pretty fucking pissed.
100%.
All that.
Well, especially because, like you said, all those times they could have sacked Mayfield.
Yeah,
and he got out of it.
there's so many times. Yeah,
They're going to work on that I guarantee you, this week with
Yeah.
making, if you get to the fucking quarterback, sack him.
Yeah,
Don't let him get away. I mean, I know it's hard, obviously. I'm not saying that, but they had so many chances. And it's not like Baker Mayfield's known for his elusiveness and
Yeah.
fucking speed over there, bro. He's fucking not that fast.
yeah, and they didn't force any turnovers. It was just, I mean, you got to have that in your
Which is strange because Dan Quinn's pretty big on that.
yeah.
So
So it's just like one of those games where you're like, holy shit, you kind of want to chalk it up to like a week one thing because a lot of teams look like ass today.
oh my god. So did the refs, by the way.
Yeah, and the refs, everybody's trying to shake off the rust. This is like your first time to play a whole 4 quarters.
Yeah.
Like I said, Jaden Daniels, as far as being a rookie in his first game, he didn't look that bad. I just think they didn't give him like enough opportunities because this guy's got a cannon. They didn't go down the field a lot at all.
No. While we were watching the plays that we did see, and then we were talking about the game throughout.
Yeah,
I'm like, why does Terry McLaurin only have 2 catches?
yeah, they didn't go to their number one guy.
I mean,
a
that
lot.
guy
Yeah.
should have minimum 10 targets every game.
Yeah,
Minimum, maybe more than that.
yeah, 100%.
Dude, Terry McLaurin's a fucking number 1 receiver for a reason.
I mean, like I was saying, like I said, the running backs. Luke McCaffrey was actually the leading in the wide receiver position,
Yeah.
and he's a rookie. 3 catches, 18 yards. I mean, Austin Eckler had 4 catches for 52 yards out of the backfield. Zach Ertz.
That's fucking bad, by the way.
Zach Ertz was the leading receiver as far as like not
Right.
running backs. He's 3 for 28.
That's fucking bad.
Yeah. It's
And
real
that's
bad.
Cliff Kingsbury coming in as your new OC.
Yeah, and Brian Robinson, 49 yards receiving. He's not known to be one of those receiving backs.
I
So
think
it's
it
like-
more like just a pound the ball running.
Yeah.
Not a
So,
fucking receiver. Yeah.
didn't like a lot of the play calls, so like I'm hoping, and this is Cliff Kingsbury. He's coming back. He's like, I don't think he's been in the NFL for a couple seasons or something.
Right. Yep.
So,
Yep.
like I said,
But still.
week 1 kind of adjustments. Hopefully, thank God they have the Giants next week. If they lose that game, this season's fucking over.
Oh, dude. If
they lose
they
to the
if
fucking
they lose
Giants.
to the Giants, you might as well write this motherfucker off.
Yeah, I will. I'll be done with them.
Dude, I can't wait for that. If they lose, the next week's podcast is going to be gold.
Oh my God, yeah. But anyway, that's all I got.
Leaf is
going to
get fucking hammered
I'm
because of
hoping.
that.
I'm hoping like they kind of opened the playbook up a little bit more. It doesn't look like they were doing much downfield. Like I said,
I honestly
receivers
am
were not
just
in
my
the-
2 cents on this, and just talking to you and everything throughout the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, we got to watch most of the plays because this is the afternoon slate, so the Red Zone channel pretty much played us most of the game,
Yeah,
and it just looked so fucking vanilla,
yeah,
like
it
safe
was.
because it's Jaden Daniels. I'm like, release the Kraken, bro.
Yeah.
like you know what I mean. Like, let him fucking play.
Yeah, there was he scrambled so.
He's
many-
really
so
good
much.
at. I will say that he's really good at that.
So offensive line needs to work, obviously.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, let's see how they adjust after this week 1 and see what they do.
It was a lot worse than the score, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, there's always garbage time. So
Right.
Yeah. Just
I should have played Baker Mayfield in fantasy or FanDuel because he had 4 fucking touchdowns.
Yeah, he lit us up.
And that's not a good sign, by the way.
Yeah, our secondary.
If Daniel Jones lights you up, bro, yeah, drink till you can't anymore.
Yeah.
Puke all over the place,
I'm worried
bro.
about the way that secondary played. They look like fucking ass, dude. There's
Yeah, it
so
was
many
bad.
wide open receivers, and I mean, like I said, Mike Evans is. I mean, he still has it. He hasn't lost a step yet.
No,
Not yet, anyway.
he's an incredible wide receiver, dude.
Yeah.
Him and Baker have a connection, dude.
Yeah, it's true.
Obviously.
Yep.
I mean, that's why they both signed back with the fucking Buccaneers.
All right.
Sorry, man. Tough loss, brother.
Hey,
you picked them to win. I was like, dude, I did not think they were going to go on the road and win that first. Jane Daniels' first start, like on the road.
Yeah. I was just hopeful.
You let those fucking new ownership, new quarterback, new coach, new OC, those fucking, you got super excited and you were like, they're going to win.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Lee fucking turned into that Cowboys homer that I'm always talking shit about.
Right.
But to be expected, though.
Right.
Because I have never experienced that, by the way.
Yeah.
New owner, new direction, nothing. I've never experienced that.
Yeah.
And so it's you start off 0-1, but again, that's a tough game to go win on the road at the beginning of the season.
It is.
With a rookie quarterback first start, I just that's a tall order, bro.
Yeah.
So and by the way, like you said, the Buccaneers, we're talking about a playoff team. They went to the playoffs last year.
Yeah, they did.
So, anyways, Cowboys at Cleveland Browns was the final afternoon game. It took 5 fucking hours for this game to end.
Yeah, it was so long.
For fuck's sake, dude.
Yeah.
The goddamn game took way too long. You know why? Because there was like 30 goddamn penalties. That's why.
It was an ugly game. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, the Cowboys ended up winning 33-17. Or did I just say that now? Cowboys ended up winning this game 33-17. I picked the Cowboys to lose this game. Now, the reason I did that is because the Cowboys pissed me off. And they look like shit. And I will say this. I called it as far as the Cowboys getting a penalty on their first drive. The first fucking play. I told Leaf, as soon as the first play, remember this?
Yeah.
I was like, Leaf, I guarantee you, offsides, false start, hold something.
Yeah.
And it was
something.
holding.
Yeah.
And first drive, Cowboys, holding call, sack, shitty play, punt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, here we fucking go.
Yeah, I mean, it took them a while to get started because their first, 4 possessions, I think they had 1 touchdown in there, but, the other 2 possessions of there were punts. The first one was a punt.
Yeah.
So, it took them a little bit. But, like Sam's going to tell you, the Browns were
Here's the thing.
way worse.
Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing. Our defense looked great.
Yeah.
Mike Zimmer's the new defensive coordinator. I thought they did a great job. I will say this as well. The Cowboys started off with a team that I did not think were going to be this bad. I was thinking Deshaun Watson may be pretty decent this year, like a full offseason program, starting everything fresh. Dude, Deshaun Watson is absolute shit.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened? He was pretty good in Houston. I mean, not pretty good.
know.
He was, stats back it up. He was fucking really good in Houston.
Something happened with that whole suspension thing. I mean, maybe that just screwed him up, man. And now, because ever since he came back from the suspension, he's been trash.
Really bad.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad, obviously. Obviously, I'm not mad. When we win the games, I'm not mad. Now, I will say this. There's going to be some people out there as Cowboys fans be like, see what we did? We're back, baby. Going to the fucking Super Bowl with Dak's fucking stupid-ass contract, by the way. We got to mention that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get there. This is what happened today. The Cowboys, there were times during the game when I'm like, we're not even that good.
Yeah.
We're just playing a fucking really bad team.
Exactly, yeah.
And especially their offense.
Oh, God, yeah. It was so bad.
I will say the Cowboys did a really good job of minimizing Myles Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
He made a couple plays, but they mostly kind of put him in check.
Yeah, they did.
Which is good because he's probably, I mean, he won Defensive Player of the Year last year, I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
And he's right there with TJ Watt. But I'm not impressed by the Cowboys. I'm just not. And the reason why is because the Browns are fucking bad.
Yeah.
They're fucking bad.
They're very bad.
Deshaun Watson is fucking bad.
Yeah.
He had so many opportunities to hit somebody behind them, not in their hands, overthrows.
Yeah, there
just
was
bad.
So many he had there were some open guys and he just launched it over their head. And I'm like, what is this guy doing, man?
Dude, so many of those throws down the sidelines, like fucking 6 or 7 yards out of bounds. I'm like, good God. Like, this guy's really and they're $230 million guaranteed, boys.
Yeah.
That was the dumbest contract of all time, dude.
Yeah.
And Speaking of contracts, like I said, before this game even started, before the fucking NFL kickoff started today at noon, Cowboys announced that they extended Dak Prescott for 4 years, $240 million. What a goddamn joke. The guy has won 2 playoff games and is the highest paid player in NFL history of all time.
Yeah.
And I don't care. People out there be like, I love it. Yeah, I'm a homer. What the fuck are you talking about? The guy's won 2 playoff games, dude.
Yeah.
And he's the highest paid player ever.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid. What are we doing? I can't stand him, dude. Jerry's the worst. Yeah, motherfucker, you can't come in here and do a better GM than I fucking can. Yes, people can.
Yeah.
You know who can? The people that win fucking Super Bowls. That's who.
Right.
The Chiefs GM.
Yeah.
I think he's better than you, dude.
Well, I've always looked at the whole Tom Brady thing. He was never the highest paid quarterback in the league.
That's
because you know why? Because Tom Brady wanted to win. And to win, you can't take up
Did
all
you say
the
Tom Petty?
Tom Brady.
Okay. I thought you said Tom Petty. I was like, hey, man,
maybe.
hey, dude, you got to put that in the set list. You play that, right?
Maybe Tom Petty wanted to win too.
I mean,
But he didn't.
ultimately did, though. Right?
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Anyway.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but like, so Tom Brady always restructured his contract to get more weapons in. And,
You're 100% right.
and Dak probably was like $60 million or nothing, motherfucker. And
That's exactly what it was.
And like, you got 2 offensive players that you're paying almost $100 million
Yes.
a year
Yes. 90, 95, I think, each.
Yeah.
Or like
together.
combined, yeah.
That's
And by the way, this means say goodbye to Micah Parsons when it's time for him to do a deal. They can't do it.
yeah, because you already paid Diggs a lot of
Yeah.
highest paid cornerback, right?
Right?
So there you go. You got 3 highest paid guy. Well, CeeDee Lamb's what, number 2 overall?
Number 2,
Yeah.
but I mean, he had the most, he had the biggest signing bonus for a quarterback.
Right. So there you go.
But
Man.
he just keeps breaking records with giving these fuckers money, though.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm on record of saying I'm cool with CeeDee Lamb
Yeah.
because right where he was, second behind Jefferson, I'm fine with that because CeeDee Lamb is legit.
Yeah, he's a top 5 receiver for sure.
I mean, we saw some catches today. I'm like, that's exactly why you pay the guy.
Right.
I mean, we know this. He's not shitty.
Right.
Dak is shitty. I mean, I've said it 1,000 times, and I will continue to say it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we won this game 33-17. Dak was 19 of 32 for 179. Now, he didn't have to do too much,
Yeah.
but there were some throws that he made that should have been picked off,
Yes.
should have been taken for pick sixes, low throws, overthrows. I mean, he had a fucking I think he had a shit game.
Yeah, that's what he does, man.
Yeah.
You see this all the time.
And
you're just lucky that Cleveland Browns offense could do absolutely nothing.
exactly. 100% agree. And
Because if you had to put this on Dak's shoulders, I mean, those numbers right there, that's what wouldn't get it done.
absolutely not.
I don't know.
We know that Deshaun Watson is probably the worst contract of all time for a quarterback
Yeah,
for the value.
easily. Yeah,
This is up there. Second in my book.
yeah,
Dak's won 2 fucking playoff games. You're going to make him the highest paid player in NFL history
right.
of all the players. And I know the market's changed. Like, oh, yeah, everything's going up. But this is fucking dumb.
You didn't have to pay him that.
Exactly.
You
100%.
could have let him walk at the end of the
I
season.
would have been like, you know what, dude? We're not paying you $60 million a fucking year.
Yeah,
And by the way, the other thing we got to talk about is this was Tom Brady's first game as a broadcaster, which I thought he did fine.
yeah, me too.
I thought he did fine. Was there some slip ups? Yes, but it's his first fucking time.
Well, everybody has slip ups.
Yeah.
Even the guys that's been doing it for years still do.
I swear to God, though, the one person I'm not worried about getting better at his craft is Tom Brady.
Yeah. That guy, all that guy knows how to do is fucking win, bro.
You think that guy's going to – I guarantee you what happens is Tom Brady's going to go home. He's going to watch film of him talking and everything, and he's going to fucking go to work is what he's going to do.
Next week, he's going to be fucking even sharper. So.
Yeah.
Hey, he wasn't bad, though.
No,
nothing bad
he
at
was
all.
fucking fine. I never was like, he's talking like out of turn and
Yeah,
he just was uncomfortable. I never felt that. He slipped up on some words,
Yeah.
but I mean, he's fucking probably like, just.
I'm sure he's nervous as fuck, too. Yeah, this is his first game.
That was game of the week. Number one, fucking, they put him in that role immediately. So it's
Right,
like,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Also, the $300 million he got does not hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
He's probably just like, yeah, I mean, but look, the reason I said that was because up at the front, the very first thing that Tom Brady was talking about was the contract that Dak Prescott got before the game. And he said, like, yeah, he got his money. Now he's got to go earn it. I'm like, that's backwards, Tom.
Yeah,
He should have earned this shit before they gave it to him.
exactly.
I mean, the motherfucker has won 2 playoff games. And by the way, he's gone to way more playoffs than that. And he's looked like complete shit versus the actual good teams, dude, in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Just go to the Green Bay game last year. Oh, Sam, relax. It was the defense's fault. Now, like I said, motherfuckers, he threw 2 picks in the first half. One of them was a pick 6. He didn't help himself. So get the fuck out of here with that, dude.
It's the defense's fault.
I'm so tired of people defending Dak Prescott. We've had him for 8 years.
Yeah.
And now we're going to have fuck 12. I hope you're ready. Because we ain't winning no goddamn Super Bowl with this guy. I promise you, dude. I don't know why people think that, dude. It blows my fucking mind that they think now that he's got this deal,
Yeah.
it's going to happen.
That's what he's waiting on.
He's already got a big fucking deal before this.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the second time we're paying this guy, and we're paying him record fucking numbers, dude.
Yeah.
And I fucking cannot stand it, dude.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking joke with this team, dude. And be happy because we beat the Browns. Yay.
Exactly.
In week 1 of the fucking NFL season, the Browns are trash, bro.
Oh, it was so bad.
They're fucking shit. I spit all over my fucking screen because I was yelling.
Every other team in the league, maybe the Panthers would have beat the Browns today.
You know what? That would have been a better game.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It would have been.
That would have been a fucking, actually, it would have been a garbage shit show, but the score would have been close.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, I mean, they were just fucking terrible. I mean, and you can give credit to the Cowboys defense, and that's fine, but Deshaun Watson missed so many fucking opportunities.
Dude.
He's so bad.
Their defense for Cleveland missed 2 picks.
Yeah. And this is the number 1 defense last year. It's pretty much the same defense now.
But I'm just saying, Dak threw 2 picks in their hands, and they dropped them.
Yeah.
One of them would have been a pick 6 if he caught it. Nobody was around.
Right.
100%. Dude.
It was bad.
I am going to blow a goddamn fucking gasket this year, dude. This contract pissed me off, dude. Before the games even started, bro.
Yeah.
I was actually driving home and that shit broke, and I'm like, motherfucker, it just ruined my goddamn Sunday, dude.
Yeah, he texted me that, and I had saw it. Actually, that was the first time I saw it, and then I saw it all over my feed, and I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, this is bad.
This just ruined my fucking NFL Sunday. And yay, like I said, yay, we beat the Browns. Yay.
Nice to see you too, Lou. Ruined my fucking weekend.
Yeah. And next week, guess what? We're going to win again because we're the fucking Saints at home, and the
Yeah.
Saints are not good. I mean, they beat the shit out of the Panthers.
Yeah.
But I will laugh. If Derek Carr comes in here and beats us, I'll laugh. I'll fucking laugh.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I'll be like, you fucking piece of shit franchise. And you are. Dude, and people, how can you be like this whenever we won the game?
Yeah, I know.
Because this is not my first rodeo.
Right.
These fucking people out there that think the Cowboys are good, dude. I don't know how you think that.
Yeah.
Did you watch the game? If the Browns are shit, dude.
Yeah.
And we did not, in my opinion, the defense played good. Yes, they did. Zimmer lined up some shit, called some good shit.
Yeah.
But it's the fucking Browns, dude.
Right, exactly.
And the fucking, or I'm going to say the same thing next week. It's the fucking Saints, dude.
Yeah.
Do we really think the Saints are going to go to the fucking playoffs?
Yeah. I mean, we were talking earlier, too, like we said, they should have just kept Flacco because they looked a lot better with Joe Flacco.
100%. By the way, that's a good reminder of Cowboys may have lost Ferguson for a while.
Yeah.
Because he got hurt with his knee. I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I haven't looked up or seen anything since. That's not good, though. That's not good news.
No.
I was like, fuck. I mean, that would be terrible, actually, because Dak and him had a good connection last year.
Yeah.
Izzy says, I want to know what percentage of cap is to just Lamb and Dak. Well, if you throw Lamb, Dak, and Diggs in there, it's probably like fucking 40%.
Yeah.
I don't know the official percentage-wise, but I bet I'm damn close.
Yeah. It's going to take up. Well, like you said, you're not going to be able to pay Parsons.
No, he's gone. Good. This contractor here, fucking just see you later, brother.
Mm-hmm.
$60 million a year. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I mean, I knew he was going to get a ton of money, but what the fuck are we doing, dude?
Yeah. That's bad. Yeah.
Highest paid player in NFL history, bro. 2 playoff wins.
Yep.
And people are going to defend it. They're going to defend it.
They are.
And I'm going to be like, shut the fuck up. Enjoy as a Cowboys fan. I'm wearing a Cowboy shirt, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I just, how? How do you make him the highest paid player ever? How?
Yeah.
It's the market. Mm.
You didn't have to sign him.
I
That's what
don't want
say
it.
to that.
I don't want. I'm not signing. I'm going.
Let somebody
I'm going
else do it.
another direction.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen enough. 8 years. I've seen it. I've seen enough, bro. This guy is going to play the 49ers that one Sunday night game, and we're going to watch it. We're going to fucking watch it.
Yeah.
And he's going to throw 3 picks again. Watch.
Yeah.
And Kittle's going to catch 4 touchdowns this time. He's going to break the record. Fucking dumb, dude.
Yeah.
I hate it. I can't believe we won today. And I still say this.
Yeah.
But this is just years of shit piling on top of fucking shit.
Yeah.
And this is where you get, if you're a fucking fan like I am. Have fun, dude. And by the way, you have a bright future. Don't worry about Jaden Daniels.
I'm not worried, man.
But
Like
I
said,
will say this. I completely agree with you. Like Cliff King's, like, let's take the reins off a little bit.
Yeah, the play calling was a little conservative today, and I didn't like that.
You could see that 100%. Yeah.
So hopefully maybe week 2 they open up the playbook a little bit more, and let's see what this kid can do. Because he, like I said, he looked pretty decent for what they made. You know, he did. Like he completed 70% of his passes. They were all dumping ducks.
Easy
Good.
shit, though.
Yeah, and then like I said, he didn't turn the ball over, which is nice. You want to see that.
Yeah.
Because the other rookie quarterbacks look like fuck straight trash.
That's very true.
He looked better than both of those guys.
He can definitely run. I know that.
Yeah, he
I mean,
does have
he's
that.
ton of.
Yeah.
You just got to worry about him making sure
don't-
you get down.
I just don't want him to do that all the time because obviously, you know.
Well, you get out of the pocket
We've
like that,
had a
you're gonna
running
get hurt.
quarterback before, and we got him for 1 year basically. And
Percentages of you getting hurt running out of the pocket like that,
Yeah.
is goes significantly higher.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So
Dude. Week 1, and we won. And this
Yeah.
is how I am. Imagine how I'm going to feel when we fucking lose, dude.
all right.
God damn it. And this is, I would be a lot more happy today, I'll be honest, with this win if Dak Prescott was not the highest paid fucker ever.
Right. Yeah.
That pissed me off, dude. What's your backup plan? What's your backup plan? I don't know. It's not my fucking job to come up with that. They should have fucking prepared for that.
Yeah.
And if Trey Lance was their preparation, that should tell you all you need to know about our front office because that guy fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah. He's not good.
Stupid. There's a reason why fucking John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan were like, man, we got to get this guy's got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Even though they gave up 3 first-round picks, we were like, we fucked up. Let's get rid. Who can we call? Dude, call dumbass Jerry Jones, bro. He'll take him,
Yeah.
and he did, bro.
Yep.
Fucking A, dude. Good Lord.
Bad.
Okay, let me get off of that. I may have a heart attack this year.
Yeah.
It's very possible. It's very possible. I can't stand this fucking team.
I told
dude.
y'all this was gonna happen.
I can't stand this fucking team, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever they were playing today, when we were watching that game, dude, remember when they scored a couple times and I was like, all right, good job. I used to be fucking just, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just have no goddamn fandom, dude.
Yeah. The excitement is not there. That's for sure.
Because I know what's coming.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Fuck.
Because it's the Lucy and Charlie Brown, like putting the football out there, and then when you go to kick it, she's like, ah,
Yeah.
and you fall and bust your ass.
We know what's coming, bro.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
know. Like, I picked the Cowboys to win 9 games this year. They're probably going to win 10 to 12
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
They're going to go to the playoffs. And then that's where it's like rinse and repeat, dude. You think this is going to get better? Are you fucking stupid?
yeah.
All right, man, let's get out of here.
Let's do it.
I got a funny story, of course, as always, to end on. Well, this is actually sad, but also crazy.
Okay.
I mean, it really is.
All right.
Okay. Let me bring my blood pressure down a second. Hang on 1 second. Let me fucking take a deep breath.
All right.
Dude, it does not take much anymore for those fucking Cowboys to set me off, bro.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Paris, to honor Olympic runner set on fire by ex-boyfriend.
Jesus.
A sports venue in Paris. Yeah. A sports venue in Paris will be named after Ugandan Olympic runner Rebecca Cheptegei.
Nailed it.
Sorry if I said that wrong. Who died after her ex-boyfriend allegedly set her on fire. The 33-year-old mother died on Thursday with severe burns after her former partner allegedly doused her in petrol and set her on fire outside of her home in northwestern Kenya on Sunday.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, police in Western Kenya have told the news outlets they are treating her death as murder. The investigation is underway still, but it looks like her boyfriend was crazy, threw petrol all over her, and set her on fire. How in the hell do you do this
I don't know.
as a human being?
That's a pretty sick thing to do.
She competed in the Paris Olympics, coming 44th in a time of 2 hours and 32 minutes. So she was an Olympic. She didn't win, but she was an Olympian. And obviously her boyfriend is a complete psycho.
Yeah.
Imagine having a bad relationship where you're like, I'm going to fucking throw fuel all over this bitch and set her on fire.
Yeah, I don't know. If it gets that bad, dude, I don't know why.
I don't know why you'd just be like, hey, I'm going to go stay somewhere else, and then we're going to figure out what's going on. I'm not going to light you on fire.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've had, like, girls make me fucking mad as balls before.
Of
but
course.
I've just, like, left the situation. I didn't come back with a
You mean-
can of gas and throw shit on them.
You didn't go to the gas station or buy a fucking can of gas, bro, and be like, I'm going to fucking, not only I'm not going to light her house on fire
No.
where we live, I'm going to light her on fire.
Yeah, no, she's getting set on fire for sure because I'm fucking mad. No, I've never thought that once in
This
my
is
life.
fucked up, by the way.
Yeah, it is fucked up.
Yeah. So she, like it said, she was treated for those burns, but unfortunately she passed away because of everything. And I can't imagine a worse way to go out
Yeah, no, that has to be painful as fuck.
until the nerves endings are burned off, which
Right.
is probably, I mean, I don't know. It's got to take for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, the screams of somebody burning alive has to be like fucking atrocious. Are you all right?
Yeah, you gotta chill,
Dude. bro. I made leaf
Yeah,
chills, right? I mean, this is not funny,
No, it's not. It's
but that
awful.
was kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, that just sounds bad. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I can't imagine what she went through.
That always reminds me of the people on the 9/11 attacks that were above the impact zone that had no way out,
Yeah,
and they were just like either suffocating because of smoke or burned alive.
or they were people jumping out of those windows.
That's why
'cause
they
they were-
jumped.
Yeah, because they were.
Because they're like, I'm
suffocating.
either gonna suffocate or I'm gonna burn alive
Yeah.
or jump.
Yeah,
I'm going to die no matter what.
right.
Oh man,
It's fucking terrible. Yeah,
I can't even imagine trying to make some sort of decision like that. Is awful.
right.
Yeah. Where the fuck was Spider-Man, bro?
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Tobey Maguire.
But yeah, yes.
Where's that guy at? Fuck that guy.
I know. Yeah, he failed me. Rebecca Cheptegei. I again, that's a hard last name to fucking announce. R.I.P. Like I said, this is kind of sad / crazy that her former partner doused her in gasoline and then set her on fire outside of their home.
And this was in they live
Kenya.
in Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, Kenya has the death penalty because
Right,
that guy
right.
needs to hang or whatever they do over there.
They are treating the death as murder, and I guess if I hear anything other than that, I'm with you. Here's the thing about stuff like this: that when somebody does something like this on purpose, I'm like, well, they deserve the same thing that they did to the victim.
Exactly.
So pour gasoline all over this guy
Mhm.
and set him on fire
Yeah.
at a stake.
Yeah. Eye for an eye type shit.
Right.
Yep.
And I've always said that about the fucking mass shooters. I'm like, okay, well, line them up at a firing squad and just and broadcast that shit on pay-per-view.
Yeah. Sell tickets, bro.
And then motherfuckers will stop doing this shit.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I would think.
Yeah.
Like, this is what happens when you do shit like this.
Yeah.
This, you know? Anyways, this is horrible.
It's very bad.
And RIP, and especially just really sad for her and her family, obviously. And just, I mean, come on, dude. Like, what? Like, I cannot imagine being that fucked up.
Yeah.
And she has kids. So, you know.
Yep.
Sorry. Did that kind of bring down our fucking ending of our episode?
Yeah, I don't have a story. I wish I did.
Yeah, I wish you did as well.
Yeah.
My bad.
No problem, man.
My bad, dude. I mean, it was
Sometimes,
a crazy story. I had to say it because I was like, Jesus Christ Almighty.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. Hopefully, Kenya does something to honor her
Yeah.
as well. And then, like you said, the death penalty. Okay, well, all right then. Are we ready to get out of here?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. We really appreciate
that
it.
Whataburger's calling my name, bro.
Yeah, me too, bro. I'm ordering that as soon as we get off of here. All right. Cheers, everybody. We love you. Thanks for listening out there, especially those users, like those listeners that we have back in my hometown.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Thank y'all so much. If you're out there listening, that's very cool. Sam told me about that, and I was like, hell yeah, man.
Yeah. And we really appreciate that very, very much. But, hey, by the way, I just want to say real quick, if you are one of those people, remember, we're live on YouTube every time.
Mm-hmm.
Usually. I mean, pretty much every time.
Pretty much.
YouTube.com/@Eskimo Brothers Podcast. If you have not gone there, please do that. And maybe not necessarily watch us, but hit that subscribe button. That is free for you to do on any YouTube channel. But do it to ours. It's free. We need more subscribers.
That would be nice.
We're trying to grow, and we're getting a few here and there.
Yeah.
So we would really appreciate that. And then also, make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok @Eskimo Brothers Podcast. That's where we are. We post either clips of our shit. We post funny videos that we and Leaf come up with. We post when we're going live on YouTube. When the hell we're gonna do whatever the hell we're gonna do. I mean, that's the best way to keep up with us, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but I think a lot of people that I talk to listen to the audio episodes, bro.
Yeah, and those come out on Tuesday mornings. It's anywhere you can get podcasts, streaming platform, whatever you prefer. But we see like Amazon and Spotify and Apple are our biggest ones. So if you're on Spotify, go to our page there and hit the 5-star thing right there at the top.
That's sexy.
Yeah. And then on Apple, do the same thing. Like go to our page and then scroll down to the bottom there. You can write a review. There's 5 stars. You hit 5 stars. Click on that, write a review, write a few sentences about how much you like the podcast. That helps with the algorithms and everything as far as the streaming platforms, audio platforms, I should say. And we'd appreciate that.
We would. We I mean, we really do. Thank y'all. We see the numbers. We see everything.
Yeah. Y'all are out there listening.
Yeah,
We
we've
would
got
like to have more, though.
Yeah, we need 4,000 more Shays and Jeffs and Leo ladies and Izzy's and Billy's and Jason's and fucking Austin's.
Yeah.
I mean, we said that a bunch of times. We need 4,000 more, y'all. So
Yeah. So
and we're trying.
if y'all go in there and review the thing, then we'll put us in front of some of those people like that.
That's right. Let them know. And of course, we're like I said this to a couple of people yesterday. I was like, hey man, we literally sit down and drink some beers and have fun, and that's what the whole premise is. So
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Love you. See you next week with a brand new one. Make sure that you join us on Thursday night, though. We have a big one. This is Bills Dolphins. It's a fucking really exciting game.
Yeah, big fucking division game.
Yeah.
Right in week 2. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's an incredible Thursday night game. We will be live on our YouTube channel. Thursday night football. Every Thursday night, we're going to be live. And we'll have some fun.
Yes.
And I'm actually looking forward to that game because there's been some Thursday games where we're like, fucking really, dude.
Yeah.
But this one, I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, week 1 and 2. I mean, that's pretty solid.
Absolutely. So we'll see you. We'll be live there, and we really appreciate you. We love you. Cheers out there. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you.
Cheers.
This has been another episode of the Eskimo Brothers Podcast. Thank you for listening, and be sure to follow or subscribe to the podcast on your favorite podcast streaming service. And until next time, remember, an Eskimo Brothers bond is worth more than gold.